shit. What the fuck is going on? Sorry about this, y'all. I'm tripping.
Man, we're gonna take a beer food. The best gun page on YouTube, man. Y'all can like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Yeah, tap in with that.
Take a bear bitch, get the squeeze and he tryna put on a show. Buckle strapped like the Navy, extended clips on every pole. Nigga know about Bug Nation, when it's up though we on go. Cause shoot a movie, hella clips and hollow tips could make a show. Living 9s, 223s, got choppers and cool with beans. They say Bug came through and left 50 shots on the steam. Big ass stick, he pull the trigger, it's kicking like gas feet. Big telescope on top of stick, that bitch reach 1500 feet. Like what you want, got Buku iron, nigga. What you tryna see, got 45, 40s and 9s, nigga. Anything you need, got 223s and 62s. Busy, he a different breed. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave, nigga.
Got Buku iron, nigga. What you tryna see, got 45, 40s and 9s, nigga. Anything you need, got 223s and 62s. Busy, he a different breed. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave, gang.
Y'all know what it is. This is Tackleberry Beasley. With the Whicked Wednesday crew. Tank the realest. Baton Rouge. Life in Baton Rouge.
What it do, man?
Life in Baton Rouge. And we got our boy.
What up?
Got choppers and cool beans. They say Bug came through and left 50 shots on the steam. Big ass stick, he pull the trigger, it's kicking like gas feet. Big telescope on top of stick, that bitch reach 1500 feet. Like what you want, got Buku iron, nigga. What you tryna see, got 45, 40s and 9s, nigga. Anything you need, got 223s and 62s. Busy, he a different breed. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave, nigga.
What up, man? Shout out to everybody in that chat, man. Be sure to hit that like button. What it do, man? Salute to everybody, man. I see y'all down there, man. What it do? Howard J, Jova Q. What it do, man? Seem like we on lost Bug right now. I'm pretty sure he's trying to work his way back in, man. Y'all know how this stream y'all do, man. When it's time to get it in and cut up. What the play is,
Yeah, man. You hear me?
I can hear you good, brother.
Oh, okay.
Man, I'm cheating. I'm sitting down, chilling, man, feeding my face right now, man.
Yeah.
I pop right in, moving and grooving. I didn't even check the title Bug put up. I just came right on in after I hit that like button. That's what I do. Hit that like button and roll on in, man.
What you got going on, bro?
Man, big chilling, dog. Big chilling.
Yeah.
Thought I came up on my second Xbox today. But the Xbox One S I had terabyte. I figured out what was wrong with it. It was an HDMI card, you know what I'm saying, messed up, and then it flickered out on me. So I'm gonna get that fixed tomorrow. So that'll be the second Xbox in the crib. So I'm glad I didn't get rid of that.
Yeah.
Bro, what's up, man?
When
I tell you I just got kicked out of street yard, we still got an echo. Lord, man, I don't know what's going on today, dog. I guess the stream yard guards is not with us today, homeboy.
They might be working on the shit. They always change something on it. Every time they change something on it, it mess up the feed. They have something going on.
I got an echo all of a sudden. I didn't have an echo earlier when me and Baton Rouge was in. This thing just kicked me completely out, and now everything I just lined up Man, I'm telling you, this stuff been making the brother look unprofessional than a mud, bro. It was just one of them days. Oh, yeah, man, because I wasn't going to do it today, man. Yeah, man, how everybody doing today, man? How the chat doing?
Man. This ain't no pre-scripted shit.
Yeah, bro. You know, some of these growing pains we supposed to been I got through by now, dog. Man, what is... Come on. There we go. Now I got to do this two-step verification. Come on. Let's get it. Just allow. Now, y'all bear with me, bruh. I see y'all got y'all banners up. We don't do that, man. We show face around here, homeboy. What you fellas on, buddy? Man, how everybody doing out there in that chat, though? What that chat? How that chat doing, y'all? Y'all seen what the topic is tonight? We're going to be talking about current situations and news. Hold on. Yeah, dog. There we go. Now we go. Skillet, let me drop this link for you right quick. Hit it. Quit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Yeah. Oh, we got Saint the Realers in the backstage. I don't know what happened to him. Boy, I'm telling you, today is one of them days, boy. Man, shout out to everybody. Now, what's up, nephew Silly up in here? Joe Val up in here, man. What's up, man? The regular, you know what I'm saying? Original gangster, player. Man, I'm talking about shout out to everybody in that chat. Y'all, I'm gonna drop that link a little later, but right now we finna get in here, man. We finna do some running. We finna do some ticket talking.
Man, after this week, bro, I will be home for 3 weeks. GTA for real. If y'all jumping on, holla at me.
Say, bro.
3 weeks.
I'm finna keep that now.
All right.
Yeah, say, man, shout out to everybody, man. Look,
he's acting up, bro.
I've been out for the last 2 weeks, man. These folks ain't called me to work. I'm gonna call my union steward today, see what the business is. It is what it is. They call me, but I want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, they don't try to use it against me. What's up, Camo?
Right.
Man, you say what's up to everybody in the pack. What's up, Camo Black, man? Shout out to my boy Camo Black. He just started his YouTube channel. Y'all go support that brother.
Go support him.
1,000 subscribers. Get his watch out. Watch the video. The man got good content. Bro,
Yes,
I just had a lineup out this world. MJ just sent me some videos. I'm gonna see if it'll let me do it to this right quick, y'all, because this is the first time we're gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? We got 7,000 people in the chat, so with that 7,000, that's all we need. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can add this video up in here, because I want y'all to see this right quick, homie.
What it do, man? Shout out to you, Camo.
Yeah, shout out to Camo, man.
Yeah, shout out to Camo, Big Fish, Little Boat.
Everybody, man.
Oh, boom.
What up?
There we go. Open.
Walked out.
Open.
Nah, I don't waste all this damn juice. I'm so pissed right now.
Man, come on.
He go
Yeah.
Think
you're being documented.
It's that. Go fuck yourself. Fucking Whicked Wednesday.
Man, this man here wild, man. So would you be in OneDrive? I'm trying to see y'all just save some stuff right quick, because my boy MJ just sent me some nasty little stuff that we're gonna roll on today. Let's see if it's gonna be.
Oh man.
That can't be.
Hey, get the niggas.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to find the child. Y'all work. Oh my God. And then my little technical person just left me, y'all. They left me stuck out, going to the store. I'm trying to find this video, y'all. I just put it on my computer. I just saved it. And it was supposed to say to my desktop. It's saying 9:30 at 6:55. So this got to be it. MP4 video. Yeah, that's it.
They say don't be popping no porn on screen.
Oh, nah, it ain't even no porn, bro. It was this video, bro, because the video is gonna give context to what we finna talk about, dog.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Come on, nigga, you finna go? Man, I was finna say, come look on my screen right quick. And I just downloaded this damn video, and it's not on my videos. It said it went to my documents in cloud. So my cloud will be OneDrive. If you go to OneDrive, it's not in my download. See,
where'd you put the download? Hold on, wait. Go back to the video real quick.
I can't because everything just got wiped out.
What you mean by that?
Okay, everything that I had set up ready to go in there, I hit X and it killed everything. I don't know how to pull it back up. Man, I don't know this damn computer. This computer do some amazing shit, but I don't know everything about it.
Okay, my question is, can you screen share while you on here?
Yeah,
okay.
But that's what I'm trying to do, screen share, because I was gonna put it here. If you go here, it allow you to
What's the
no, it's not. It's in the video.
I need the link.
It's not no girl. Didn't I just tell you it was just sent here? See, let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Boy, y'all got me looking bad.
If you can screenshot, all you have to do is pull it up on here.
But the point is, I can pull it up, but I just saved it because it was sent some other way. It was sent like this. Let me show you. Let me show you right here. Let me show you right here. Boom. This is what I saved it from. Debt. I saved it, but I think it went to my OneCloud drive to mail. So, damn, I almost did that dummy again. I already downloaded it. I downloaded it already. I can't find it. So I don't want to keep taking no space on my computer and I can't find it. See, there you go twice. Okay, boom. That's it, yeah, that's it. Okay, that is in there. Just don't hit the X.
I know.
Okay, yeah. Now go right here, stick it there. It's gonna say add video clip, and it's gonna, I don't know what you just put there.
Hold on. I'm sorry, I can't read.
You can't see?
No.
On some damn glasses. See what I'm saying? That's the problem I just had. I just saw you save it to a folder, but I forgot what folder you just put it in. Shut up. Nobody asked you nothing. Don't laugh. You just put in downloads.
Yeah.
Well, that's last year when I first got the computer. See what I'm saying? That's what I just did. I see it still on the computer, but where is that? So go to OneDrive because that's the cloud. Go back here. Go back there. And then go to OneDrive. Y'all bear with me, man. I had this lined up because I knew what I was doing, but okay, go put it into pictures. Put it into pictures.
You keep it back.
Can you
Okay.
do you want some?
No, not right now.
File must be one of the MP4. So
it wasn't MP4.
But it's telling you it can't because it's a movie file.
Oh, somebody sent it as a movie file. MJ. Man,
No.
See, so could you turn it into MP4?
What's good, DJ Play Nice?
What's good, everybody in there, man? I'm trying to get my stuff together, bro, because I want to show it. It ain't no link. It came from Instagram.
Oh man, trying to do a young boy thing.
Man, that's what she's supposed to be for.
Get it together, old man.
What up, Skillet?
What's going on, man?
MJ got the video.
On MJ phone, he sent it. He got a.
It's not on YouTube. It's from Instagram.
He got an iPhone or Android.
He got an iPhone.
Oh, cool. Great. That's perfect. Look.
Look, I just screen recorded. I just put the camera on my phone. I mean, I downloaded on my phone. That's what I'm understanding. But I'm sending it to the. No, I sent it to my own email.
Where is it at on your phone? You got the video?
Yeah, I got the video, little girl. Look, the video is right here. Let me show you. It's in my pictures. I got a video right there. The video, the ugly thing. Why is it a lag? Now you see what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all, man, look, today, get your phone away from me. Yeah. So could you turn to MP4?
Yeah.
If you send to MP4, go through there, send it to my DM, the first email that's attached to my YouTube, so I can shoot it through that. Yeah, and then I can put it in the what's called them, and then I can download it to the computer because now I have this on my computer twice that need to be deleted. You know, once it go on the computer, it never can be deleted. Yeah, ain't nothing never way. What's up, y'all? Say, man, we want to talk about the first one is I want to be Deon Sanders, but Deon Sanders is cool because we're gonna talk about some what I like talking about, guns. We're gonna bring some guns into Whicked Wednesday today. Y'all, I know y'all seen that video of that little young lady. She said every time at night she always walked to the house with the pistol out. When I do too, because I had that joint in my hand. You know what I'm saying? If I get out the cars at night, it's in my hand. Depending on what neighborhood I'm in, it's in my hand. But she had it in the hand. And I tell everybody, I tell Mika, I tell everybody, I tell my little retarded daughter, hey, have that bitch in your hand. I don't give a damn. We can bun you out of jail, and I got a badass lawyer. So if somebody call police, we can get you out. But have in your hand. But the point that I want to make is because the girl said in the video, she had never used a gun. She had done shot at a target. But when them girls ran up on her, but the girl was trying to pull that joint out the bag and it got stuck. She said she sat on her knees, shut her eyes, and started shooting. You start shooting, it's cool. You start shooting, it's cool. I'm on YouTube Live, bro. I'll call you back. She said she pulled the gun out and started shooting. I'm trying to show the video. But I know y'all done seen this on Instagram, it's everywhere, man. I want to show the video. The girl was like, pop, 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 pop. I'm not putting Instagram on this computer. I don't. Have to put it on it. On what? How you put it up on Instagram? There ain't no link on the video.
Yes, it is. You copy
DJ Play Nice, what it do, man? What's up with it?
Yeah, I don't need to do this now. It's a time for everything. Your fat ass went over here trying to tell me what to do a minute ago. So
Savage, what it do?
I don't want to hear it. Get away from me. Bye.
What it do? What it do, man? What's popping?
Now, basically, what I'm saying is, so the young lady said she shut her eyes and started busting. And this is what I want to talk about: situation awareness, which she had, because her little friend, they was a little tipsy coming from the club, but they wasn't toe up. Like she said, something just won't let her get toe up. Yeah. And so, like, what bothered me was she shut her eyes and pulled that trigger.
That's the wrong.
That's the biggest problem that I had. Okay, yeah, you stop them because I'm gonna be honest with you. And I had this discussion. With His Destiny. I had this discussion with Campbell one time. It's people out here not to use their weapons. Mm-hmm. And it's I know. Listen, I know 5 or 6 people that I know personally that's their line of work. They jackals. And there's some people out here that's trained and ready to go. And by you busting, that don't scare them. That make them engage you more. So the more to the story, to what I'm trying to say is, and the point I'm trying to convey is this, y'all. Like, situation awareness is key. Going shooting at them paper targets is key. But like she said, she never shot at nobody. But in the heat of that moment, she did what she had to do. But now we finna play the what if. If was a fifth, we all be drunk. The if scenario. If there was a person that knew what they was doing, and if you robbing somebody, you shouldn't be pulling anyway. A real jacker gonna already have it ready to go. So that was somebody that knew them, or somebody was playing games and they thought that was easy lick. They had to reach for it because if they had already had it out, and you had that weapon, she said her friend had a gun. And this is the main important thing. She said her friend had a gun. Now, they went to the shooting range and shot. Her friend stood up against the apartment door and froze up. Didn't even reach for a gun, then tried to shoot. And this was one of the points I told Destiny the other day. I mean, it was like a couple of weeks ago. She had a live, and we was talking about this. And I told her, I was like, hey, everybody, just because you got that gun, you can't stop a mass shooter. Sometimes it's better to retreat when you got that firearm. Because if you ain't trained and you ain't psychologically prepared for this, because that's what the part that people don't talk about when it comes to firearms. People don't talk about the psychological aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? When you get shot at, when them bullets whistling past you.
Yeah.
When you pop somebody and this sound that you hear when that life leave their body, that last gasp when that and you hear that life leaving with every breath. See, I can't even mimic it, but it's a sound. And people know what I'm talking about. If you experience this, you know what I'm talking about. Now, when them people, when she busting at the people, pop, 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 she did what she's supposed to do. But her friend froze. Yeah, God was with y'all this time. And this time you had enough skill to get you out of this situation. And I'm not mad at you. I'm not knocking it. But I'm using that as a training point. I wish I could show this dang video, y'all. I wish I could pull this video up by some of them. Whoa, I might got it right here. I do have it. Oh, I got it, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. I got it, y'all. Hold up. They done messed up. They don't let the church get some. Oh, let me get this right here.
Big Lock, what's good, man?
Let me see if I can screen share, y'all.
Shout out to Big Lock TV.
Shout out to Big Lock, man. What's up, brother? Big Lock. I see you ain't been on that Call of Duty no more. Yeah, we play too much. Y'all, hold on. Now I think I got it. I think I just might got it. Let me get the screen share right quick.
That's a fact, Joe. Joe the Q.
Yep, I do.
You can't just be shooting. Just
There y'all go. Look. Now there was the jackals that just went up. Now she hit one of them, y'all. She hit one of them.
Well, hey, you want to play the robbing game, you get the consequences come along with it. Come on, Mr. Robber.
Yeah. So I don't even know how to get this shit up out of here. I done put it back up in here. Hold on, y'all. Bear with your kid. Remove from stream. There we go. Yeah. So it's another video with that on there, y'all. Oh no, they tripping. Let me get this up out of here. Okay, now there's another video where she explained what happened. And she was like, hey, y'all. I closed my eyes and just went to shoot. I was scared.
She said that?
Oh, man. She said she shut her eyes and shot. Her friend had a gun and stood like this up against, because, at first this the walkway. She stood up against the door to her apartment and stood there and froze with the gun. She said her friend just froze. And bruh, she said her friend froze. She shot that girl in the green. The girl in the green on the video, like you can see, she was trying to get it out. She was advancing, trying to get it. I don't condone taking them from nobody. I hate jackals. I hate thieves.
Mm-hmm.
Them like, besides, and I'm gonna say something, I've done it. The worst crime that you can ever do was supposed to be a drug dealer. That's supposed to be the worst of the worst. Wrong. I hate jackals.
What it do, Ted?
I hate somebody who watched somebody else entertain something and you feel like you need to take it.
Mm-hmm.
Them type of people. Yeah, that's how I feel, for real. Bruh, I hate them type of people. And I know some of them people. I know some people that I'm cool with, but that's one of their character flaws that make me can't just, you know what I'm saying? I know them, you know what I'm saying? But they know, and I already know. If you'll take from them, you'll take from me. So that's always in my mind. That's why I always got something hot right here or something hot right there. You know what I'm saying? It's something hot over right here and right there and right there and right over there and right there by that door. You know what I'm saying? It's something hot. I mean, like, big boys. We talking about big boys. We got something hot for you. You know what I'm saying? Something hot and spicy. In the words of Corman. Something hot and spicy. The point that I'm making is, y'all, situation awareness. That's good that they was watching a situation, but man, listen, for real, do live fire action, do live fire training. And what I mean by live fire training, they sell blanks. You can get blanks down range. You can shoot blanks down range while you shooting. Somebody come on the side of you and shoot them down blanks, and you need to hear that pow, 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 pow. Or somebody just need to randomly with some blanks while you at the range, but you don't shoot at nobody. Or you even have blanks in your gun. And y'all need to practice. You need to hear the same way the military train. The military train with, sometimes they have live fire. Sometimes you see that big box on the front of that M16. But you hear it sounds the same. It sounds the same. So you'll be conditioned. The same way they train dogs. I got pit bulls. Man, my dogs know when they hear a gunshot, gunshots make my dogs go crazy. They want to bite you. Some dogs, they hear gunshots, they'll run. But you need to train for that, man, because you put yourself in a situation, man, look, you shutting your eyes. I went to jail for this. I went to jail because of what my bullets did.
Yeah.
You are responsible for those rounds when they come out their gun. Now, what if she shut them eyes? Okay, they got away with it. But what if them bullets would have went through somebody's apartment or hit some innocent person? Because she was like this here.
Oh, I was surprised when you said that she said she closed her eyes. And just
What it do, Big Lock?
Yo, look, what do Big Lock? I see Big Lock.
I see you, man.
DJ Play Nice. DJ Play Nice is serious. Firecrackers do work better because them black cats loud as hell. They sound like a little 357s going on. Yeah. And that's serious. Go to the range and shoot them fire. Let somebody, while you shooting, randomly
let off some black cat. Yeah.
Let out some black. And really, I don't even want you to have rounds. You need to have blanks in your gun because I don't need you to turn around shooting and shoot some innocent people.
Yeah.
Because everybody ain't conditioned for their life, bro.
Mm-mm.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. I seen a situation where it was a shootout and the police was involved. Dallas police. Was involved. And I seen an officer freeze. And if y'all think I'm lying, it was at DMX in the parking lot. They put a Mexican out. The little Mexican said, I'm finna spray this bitch. Y'all better get up and air it out. I look, we were going up in the VIP. I said, say, bro, the Mexican finna shoot that bitch up. I was finna valet my car, but I didn't. I went all the way to the back. Bro, by the time we got to the back and parked my car, we got up here, was this dude, and then I remember this, me and my homeboy T Ridge was together, me, T Ridge, and that boy Ken Stations. You know what I'm saying? We walking up to the door, and it was this green Impala. Looked just like my Caprice. It was a green Impala. This bitch was clean. When I seen the Mexican in the green Impala, I looked, I saw the Mexican. Situation awareness. The Mexican did this. Fat dude. When I seen fat dude pancake, and you didn't see him in the window, instinct, we all got low. We got low. As soon as we got low, I look to the right, I see the Mexican. Bam, 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 bam. It's about 10 DPD officers. 2 on return fire. 2 on return fire to 10. So guess what the other 8 did? Gun in their hand. How you ducking with a pistol like this? You got the tone in your hand, bro. And you supposed to be ready. You at the ready, and that boy got the rap, and you did this. And I said then, that was the day me and my homeboy said this. KD, I told KD, I said, KD, you see that, bro? And my boy T Ridge was like, yeah, I see it. I said, Ridge, I said, they pussy. Bro, if they scared and everybody ducking, bro, they supposed to be the one that protect you. And you know the first thing when the Mexican law said? I got to go home because a couple of years before, a Dallas police officer got killed in the same exact parking lot. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, if that's their mentality,
that got to be mine.
But the point that is, they train shooting at targets. They got to qualify.
Yep.
But when you got real, they duck.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? When they got real, everybody ain't built for it. Just because you got that gun is responsibility with that firearm.
Yes.
It's a mental, say it carries a mental toll, it carries a financial toll, it carries a judicial toll.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the part that they don't talk about. Because everybody got the stick. I got a stick in the car. You listen to Lil Boosie. I got a stick in the car. I got a stick in the car. Bruh, it's responsibility come with that, man. And like, look, people empty your mag. Bruh, I had a Glock 22. Gen 2, Glock 22, 40 cal. 16 shots in my mag. When them balls start busting at me, I had 2 rounds left in my gun, and it happened so fast. Before I got, it was so much adrenaline because the only thing that was on my mind was I got to stop these boys. I got to stop them because they gonna hit these people out here. And I emptied 14 rounds like that, y'all. My son said he thought somebody had a switch because I emptied it so fast because I'm trying to get them up off me. And then by the time I got into the rhythm, I thought about it. Oh, shit, stop. Shit, by the time I stopped, I only had 2 rounds left in my gun.
Yeah.
When I took my round out, I got 1 in the chamber, I got 1 bullet in the mag. I put a clean mag up in there and was like, whoa, shit. Now I'm controlling breathing. I'm controlling my heart rate because now my heart rate is out of control. My breathing out of control. Adrenaline all up in here. Endorphins all over my dome. I'm really high off this shit. But the fact that I'm trying to make is, and I want y'all to understand from that video, y'all, you cannot use that weapon and shut your damn eyes.
Please don't.
This ain't no video game. This is life. You can't shut your eyes. You need to be watching everything that's going on. And guess what? It's okay. It's okay to not be built for that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You gotta be built for it, though. That's your life. Your ass better be built for it. You got one life.
Bro.
Your ass better train. You got a gun. Your motherfucking ass better be trained. Better be built for it.
Saint.
Don't go to
Let's
jail
just
or
be
die.
real, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Let's have
You got a firearm. You better be trained. You better be built for it, or you gonna go to jail or you gonna die.
Listen, y'all. I done been in situations and you know, realize. Yeah, we see Saint showing off. What is that? Oh, that's his phone call. Yeah, that's copyright. But yeah. See, man, the point that I'm making is, y'all, be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody always talking about being prepared, your shooting skill. That shit don't mean nothing. If you don't have the mental capacity for it, y'all. You don't have the moral turpitude for it. It means nothing. It means nothing, dog.
And I tell I'm gonna tell people this: the first thing and the most powerful thing you have is in between your ears. Not the pistol or the gun that you carry, but this in between your ears is your first line. Use that first.
Your first line of defense. And I'm gonna tell you something. And this part that people don't talk about. When you pick up that firearm, when you pick up that weapon, and you decide you're gonna holster that weapon on your hip, you're gonna put that weapon in your car. See, this the dark side. What Pimp C say, the other side of the game. When you put that weapon on you and you walk out that door, you better be willing to die.
That's a possibility.
If you're not willing to die, don't pick that. Leave it at home.
Yep. That's a
leave it at home. When I step out that door, if you can't accept the responsibility that come with it, you say, I almost went to jail because I almost killed. I could have killed the pregnant girl, man. Do you know the woman moved and she was here and her stomach was sticking here and she moved and the bullet went through the wall right there? I told everybody that know me, if I'd have hit that woman, I told this girl mama, if I'd have hit that woman, I'd have killed myself. Because I can't hurt no innocent. That's a kid. That's a child. I can live with that. Dead serious. That I couldn't deal with.
Yeah.
Square business. Loose there, I'd have been hung. I'd have made one of the police kill me, suicide by cop. I couldn't live with that, bro, if I'd have hit that pregnant woman, man, and made that woman lose her child. Even though I was trying to defend 6 other people out here with me. But you are responsible for them rounds that come out that gun. If you don't got a clear line of sight, don't shoot. Yeah. Because if you just pop off, just popping, pow, and that bullet go flying, and Teresa and Jared is driving, and Jared playing his fucking iPad in. Or you don't bust Jared iPad because you don't send the bullet straight through his nose.
You're responsible.
Man, that is dangerous, bro. And I don't know why nobody ain't talked to that young lady. You know what I'm saying? Bro, if I'd have got an Instagram, I'd have jumped dead in the DM. Baby, you can't do that. You did what you had to do to ward off an attack, but that's not it, y'all. Please don't do that. Don't shut your eyes. Don't shut your eyes. If you take somebody's life, don't look them in the eye.
They probably don't care about taking no L. They probably wish something else happened behind that.
That spraying prayers a no-no. And I know a lot of people don't want to talk about that today, man, but we're going to run it. We're going to run about this a minute because that's serious. Because guess what? If you're running out here doing it, you're jeopardizing you and the public too. You are a threat to you are a threat to people's quality of life.
Absolutely.
And that's real talk. Do y'all understand, man? I think she was in Atlanta, bro.
Nah,
we ain't talking about her. We talking about the little girl in the apartment. Like, I got the video, bro. I'm gonna let you see it again. I'm gonna let y'all see it who didn't see it.
She had to be spraying and praying all them rounds that she let off, and everybody still ran away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sad thing is, that doesn't happen. She probably still don't get the proper training. Facts.
Nope. Look, y'all. Here you go. Them the jackals. Them the jackals right there. Now watch Green. Green slip. Now this is my ring camera did. I want y'all to watch dude that picked his head out the door and see what's going on. The woman said she left her gun outside and they went in the house. Them two. Gun in her hand right there. She had the gun in her hand. They left the gun outside too. That's part I did forgot. Now she
yeah, she got hit. Yeah, it looked like that wasn't around Green. Because the way she was walking, trying to escape.
She got hit. She got hit down them stairs. But she said, bro, I got the video, bro. Empress Tao sent it to me. She said, I left the gun outside and we went in the house and we just closed the door and hugged each other. You left the gun outside that you just discharged.
Yeah.
Unattended firearm in the breezeway.
Yeah. Damn.
Your girl froze up. Man, that's a clusterfuck of bullshit. Yeah. That's a shit soup sandwich.
It is.
Man, that's a crap sandwich. Man, that's a caca sandwich.
You don't drop, especially if you fire, you don't just drop the gun and go in your house.
Yeah, it was in the apartment complex. Yeah. Look, exactly. Marcellus, because you can learn sometime, bro. Like sometime lately, man, my channel had been deteriorating, and that was because of my mental capacity. You know, shit, life ain't, when you're not happy, you're not gonna be able to be happy and make everybody else happy neither. You know what I'm saying? You can't be joyous hell. Like, I had to talk to a fucking therapist and figure out, nigga, I'm still tripping on my brother death. Still brother. Had to talk to somebody about it. I tried to talk to Saint. Got his feelings mixed up. but now, man, look, you can't do that, child. Like you're responsible, man, and people don't talk about that. Like, we hear everything on the lives, we hear how we stop. You always hear the good side. Let's talk about the bad side. Absolutely. That's dangerous. Yeah, I commend the young queen, man, for saving a life, but at the same time, you endangered everybody in the apartment complex.
She did something wrong too. She did some.
Yeah, you did something right, bro. When I caught that case, I was so mad. But I had talked to this police officer, and he was like, "Bro, you seen Hustle and Flow, right? I said, yeah. He said, when you was right, you was wrong. And even if you was wrong, you still was right. But at the end, you was wrong. And he wasn't lying. You know why I was wrong? I was right for discharging my gun at them to stop them from killing us. But I was wrong because I didn't know where my bullets went.
Yeah.
Because in the process, I wasn't wildfiring because the evidence show I was trying to hit my target. It's just so happened my target was adjacent to this apartment. Because I was trying to knock their block off. I was trying to get them out of here. Because when I seen that K come around that corner, and the only thing I seen was that big boom, and you feel that he go, and he got the first shot and he missed. Oh no. Oh no. What that song say? Green tip, nigga shot to carry me. It's okay, but he missed too. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he shot a K and said boom. And it will
blick him, blick them, blick too.
Insane. Bruh. Yeah. I'm telling you though, like y'all, man, like I'm dead serious, man. I'm dead serious. We need to train these people, bro, and y'all need to add another element to your training. And it was negligent. Just like you said, DJ Play Nice, it was negligent. Because guess what? You can be in the right and in the wrong. Legal don't mean right, and right don't mean legal. Because you can be in the right and in the wrong. You was in the right for defending yourself, but you was in the wrong because the legal aspect of it and the way that you went about it.
All right.
Man, that was, bro, I wish I can find this video, bro, and show the rest of it when she explained what happened. Bro, the most she talked, I was like, damn, she should just left it like that. Because I'm like, yes, sister got them up out over. She said, I shot the gun. I shot my eyes and squares my first time shooting. I shot at the range. It wasn't like the range because they was just coming at me. And I seen her trying to get her gun and it was stuck. Baby, you let them get too close up on you for you to have a tool in your hand. You can't be running up on me. And I got that bitch in my man, you running toward me, you a threat. Let laws deal with this. We'll clear out. I don't want to talk. I need to see my lawyer. You're going to arrest me. We don't got nothing to talk about. Here go my handgun license. Let's do this. I never make a statement again without my attorney. Shut the fuck up.
Man, what up, Hood? Stop.
He said, I'm out. Q hectic, man. What's up, Hood? What's up, y'all? Look, check it out, man.
It was a lot
man, of it in the moment. See, like I keep telling people, it ain't bragging or nothing like that, bro. It's built for it tough. It's life experiences. Because guess what? When I first got out there, I froze up a couple times. I remember one time a gun percussion scared the shit out of me. This man wasn't even shooting at me. The first time I heard a Desert Eagle fly my direction, that thing sounded like, damn! Bro, every time he shot the bitch, my heart dropped. Have you ever been so scared that your body you just turned to jelly? You know what I'm talking about. See, if you ever been in these situations, you'll understand what I'm trying to convey and what I'm trying to explain.
Man, mine be like this little spot in my back. Like, boy, it's like I could feel some type of spasm in my back, boy. I know what you're talking about.
Bro, you have been so scared that your body, you telling yourself to move and your body just won't do nothing. But in your mind, you moving like a motherfucker. But in reality, you like to sit.
Yeah.
Bro. It be the same feeling when the people pull you down there.
And see, they had situational awareness. DJ Play Nice. She had situational awareness. She did what she's supposed to do. She just did it wrong.
Yeah.
And I ain't really here to criticize her. I'm here to inform you as a person who's been through this. Because, man, I'm a wealth of knowledge. Any of these brothers on this panel can tell you I'm a wealth of knowledge. And a lot of my knowledge is called boxing. That means I paid the price for it.
I'm going to tell you this, though. Going back to that video, we talking like this because she survived. They live.
Yup.
If they would have died, this shit would be a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
We'll be spinning on this a whole nother way if she would have died. She survived. And the thing is, bro, she hit one. Bud said she hit one, I think.
You hit one. She hit that girl in the green.
But it's like, it's people like that is why they going around saying, you need to go train. You need to go take some classes before you even qualify to carry your gun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She part of this side. You need to go get you. How y'all just gonna give her license to carry? How they get to carry a weapon like that and with no training? Because of people like that. Shooting with your eyes closed, not being up on game. Man, say, I don't feel sorry for nobody because this shit ain't nothing new. You grown, you chose to do that. You need to go get you some training. You need to know what to do and how to do it and why you doing what you're doing. And stay active, practice on. You need to just go take you some training for real. Ain't no way. I know your life is in jeopardy. You shouldn't be shooting with your eyes closed. The hell you got a gun for?
Ain't no way.
I can't get past that part. You can't get past that part as a two-way person.
Wait. But that wasn't the kicker. She left the gun outside.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
At least your homegirl that throws had come enough sense to go in the house with a strap.
So you buy a gun to be safe, but you leave that motherfucker outside when something pop out.
After you done emptied it.
Make that make sense.
That's crazy.
Come on now, man. Now law enforcement gonna come down on her. You understand her life is in jeopardy. Her mind is everywhere, but they ain't trying to hear that shit with no gun involved. Go train.
Hey man, I got that up with a firearm. You hear me? 2 to 10. Minimum, mandatory minimum. 2 years in state penitentiary. Just the minimum. 2 to 10, the maximum. It don't matter if you was I'm a first offender. I'm not a felon. You see what I'm saying? So that's a first offender. They didn't care. They were 2 to 10. That's what their DA was pushing for.
Yeah.
Because guess what they kept saying? You got your handgun license. You know that you were responsible for those rounds. Man, this woman went and talked to the victims as if I did this shit on purpose. They had like I was just out there wildfire.
Yeah, busting.
Man, I don't waste bullets. Shit is expensive.
Exactly. Absolutely.
And at that time on the cool, I was already bumming. I was on workers' comp. I had no money. Just lost my house. I was in the middle of hitting rock bottom. You know how before you hit rock bottom, you just slowed down. The roller coaster slowed down. You thought the bitch was gonna hit the ground, but it just stopped right there.
I know.
And then it dropped again. Yeah, I was on
that
getting ready to drop again. When I caught that case, that was the last drop. Like, oh shit, I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? Yup. And see, look, negligence. That's the default for the prosecutor. On guard, because guess what she said? I had 5 prosecutors, and 5 of my prosecutors was like, fuck this case. And there's one chick, she want to be a superhero. I ain't gonna name her. She got on my case. She went and talked to the victim. Like I told the victim mama. Before my lawyer told me don't talk to them people. This before I got a lawyer. I told them women straight up, is they okay? And if they wasn't okay, I go do my time. If I hurt that child, I do whatever time it is. I'm a man. I'm gonna stand on that. I'm gonna walk that shit down. You heard me? But see, I learned the law that day because on my dash cam and on my body cam from the police, he said he got his license. There's nothing we can do to him. I got arrested. No Miranda. I stayed in jail 6 hours before I knew what the fuck I was in jail for. Deadly conduct with a firearm. Then I had a law walk up on me. Why you shooting the gun in this? A pregnant girl over there. I looked at him. I said, he's stupid. Get me away from him. He's incompetent. Get him the fuck away from me. I don't even want to talk to him. Because you don't know what's going on. You just see shells. All your shells right here. Motherfucker, don't you see I'm 6'4"? Motherfucker, I'm 6'4". If you take your arms, go wall to wall, you measure that. That is your fucking height. You put your arms, extend your arms from side to side. That is your height. 6.4 inches and a couple more centimeters. God damn it, I got long arms. If I stick my arm around the corner, yes, my body is here, but my arm is around here, you fucking idiot. I was just saying to myself, he was an idiot. I didn't even want to talk to him. Please don't let him be the head investigator because he's retarded. And guess what he just said? You're going to spend, and I spent 21, and that's here in Texas. You're dead on. I spent $21,000 to stay free. Wait, let's tell it like that. Let's run that shit back. I had to donate $250 to the food bank. That's $23.50. Plus gas back and forth to court and parking. I probably spent $27,000. Real talk.
Easy.
Thank you. And now let me tell y'all a secret. See, we getting deep today, y'all. If Baton Rouge robbed me and Shanks and Saint shoot him, thank you, time and expenses. So I got $30,000 into it. Baton Rouge robbed me. Saint render aid. Baton Rouge don't die, but he put in the wheelchair. Baton Rouge can sue Saint in the state of Texas.
Yep.
California and a lot of other states.
Bro.
He can civilly. Saint would be civilly liable for Baton Rouge, even though he's a goddamn criminal.
Yeah, even for the rest of his life. That's the crazy part. People don't understand. You can actually shoot somebody in your own house and get sued civilly.
Oh yeah, man. Let me tell you something. I just told somebody this today, and they thought I was playing. Bro, you can sue a string of glass. Hey, I just pinned the link up there. I pinned the link is at the top on in YouTube. Y'all want to come in and run it? Come in and run it. Because we can talk about this, man. We need to talk about this, man, because y'all send y'all queens out there and they ain't really adequately trained and they just pop a pistol. It's more to it than popping. Man, it's responsibility with these firearms, man.
Hey, panel, I just want to say thanks for having me, Tackleberry Bug.
Man,
thanks for having me. Hey, just one thing I wanted to say real quick. So, like, when she was shooting in there, she was in an apartment. God forgive me, I'm out trying to blaze one up. When she was shooting in an apartment, there's a couple of takeaways. You can kind of tell your ammo because, again, she's responsible for all those rounds. I've lived in apartments, everything else. They got very thin walls. If she's shooting FMJs or even some hollow points that don't expand, they can go straight through those walls, right?
And that's what my problem is.
She's done. I would say, depending upon where I'm at, I carry frangibles. Right, frangibles are less likely to overpenetrate and they go through. Frangibles is designed compressed metal, copper or tin, whatever, and they'll turn into dust pretty much when they hit something hard. Devastating on soft tissue, but they'll turn into dust when they hit something hard. It also reduces the ricochets. So one thing you also got to think about, just because you're putting effective rounds, you're putting accurate rounds down range in the point. Pointing towards your enemy, with that round hits something and it ricochets, right? One of the hardest things to do is like shoot through a windshield because the angle of the glass. Those rounds have a tendency of ricocheting. They'll go up and they'll trace along a wall or trace along that metal frame, and then it could go somewhere else and hit someone down the road. So that's something I got it. We're all not professional gunfighters. I don't think anyone's a professional gunfighter. Ask anyone that's been in the gunfight, they're going to say, hey, man, everything kind of went to shit and then muscle memory kicked in. You're going to miss. You're going to miss some shots, man. Even the best shooters in the world miss occasionally. They don't miss by much, but they miss. Now, one of the things I would say is if she got on there and said, I just closed my eyes, she needs to be smacked. If someone does something, it's like, you have anything to say? Talk to my lawyer. And I wouldn't even say that. I just hold up a card. And it reads, talk to my lawyer. Like Dave Chappelle did, like who's a drug dealer? I plead the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 5.
Hey man, hey, thanks for having me. That's all I really had to say, man.
Hey, I want to say this to you while you're here because see people don't know this man here is surgical with that thing. You know what I'm saying? And what people don't realize is, like you just said, if you stay in an apartment complex, do not put FMJs in your damn gun. And get the softest. If you can't find frangibles, they're a little expensive. Frangibles, load you a mag full of frangibles. Because me and Saint used to do this all the time. One of my mags is full of frangibles. One of my mags is full of hollows. One of my mags is full of hollows FMJ. Each mag is for different purposes. If I got time to switch my mags, because sometimes you have time to switch. And I know, like he said with glass, this is what made me stop toting the 38. is because I seen the guy run up on somebody, and I'm going to tell you what car they was in. They was in a Bubble Caprice. And anybody know that Bubble Caprice glass curved like this? They got a bend to it like this.
Yeah.
And he said, bow, 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 bow. That baby said, ping, ping, ping. It put like scars in the glass. But that baby was going everywhere. I said, I ain't toting it no more.
Yeah.
I ain't toting it no more.
Remember, auto glass is tempered in the U.S. to resist breaking and cracking and everything else. That's why if you ever try to break a window, you hit it from the middle, it's not really going to break. It's just like going to kind of shatter and everything else. You got to hit from the corner and let it spread out. Yep. But, you know, and another thing is like with your channel and everything else, what a lot of people are doing, you know, just give us good ideas and solid training, because I got a gun. You know, I figured out, hey, I can own a gun legally now, but I don't know where to go train at, you know? Because when I was running and gunning and tooting, I just stuck the gun in my jibs and hope I didn't get caught, and it just busted wildly, you know? Now I can carry legal. I don't know where to go train. I don't know how to train.
And you know what, Joe? I used to tell people where to go train. Like, I used to tell people where to go train until when you send them to them and they got a preconceived notion about you and you didn't know it.
Yeah.
That's what made me stop doing it. That's what made me stop doing it. Because I tell you, look in your local, man, you got the smartphone. The smartest phone make you the dumbest. Get your smartphone and Google gun training in your area. If you in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you say gun training DFW. It's millions of people around here training. If you want the best place to get training from is anybody that do security training. They give you your level 1, level 2, level 3, because they're gonna teach you the law. Because some of these CHL trainers, certified trainers, shouldn't be teaching you Nathaniel, nothing.
And that's just it, man. Sometimes I'm just trying to make the money. And I'm not like really showing how to shoot and following up and answering good questions. And it's just like, it's hard to say, hey, go to this person, go to that person, whatever, because their method of teaching may or may not be conducive to that individual. And now, like, the style of shooting that I do isn't the same style of shooting that you need to do and become proficient at. And one of the shortcomings is, you know, I see all these guys on YouTube, man, they're doing this and they're doing that and they're doing mag dumps and they're doing this. I just need a 38 or a 9mm or something that's not going to hurt my hands and my wrists, and, you know, something I can defend my house with, you know? So I'm inundated with all this content about 33 round extendo mags and the, you know, the AKs and all this and all that, when just like, hey, go find yourself, shoot a couple of guns, see which ones you like, which ones work for you. Don't be trying to hit a rack. You don't need a $4,000 Staccato. You don't need a fucking Kunin. You know, hey, middle of the road, Glock 19. Why Glock 19? I hate Glocks. I hate Glocks. I'll be the first one to admit it. I hate Glocks. But Glocks is like the McDonald's of the handguns. I can go to any town and find accessories for a Glock. I can go to any town and find a Glock.
Anywhere.
Right?
Look, got one right here. 17, sitting right next to me.
Yeah.
Next to me.
You know, and then I'm not saying spend a whole bunch of money, but you get what you pay for. Now, there are some guns that you get more value than you pay for, but those are few and far between, you know? But just, man, as much as I hate to say it, man, it's hard to beat a Glock 19. It hurts my soul to say it.
Or look, watch this other option. Based on the Glock 19. PSA Dagger, $200 pistol. They're giving you one with an AK right now for $1,000 from PSA. Jump on that deal.
Yeah.
Get you an AK or the AR-15 for $1,000 with a PSA Dagger that take all Glock 19 anything.
You know, and that's,
I got the PSA Dagger. I switched out the extractor to a factory Glock extractor. I switched out the factory springs. I switched out the factory fire pin mechanism. If it's factory, people, oh yeah, I got guns with Gucci triggers. I got a gun back there right now with the Apex trigger in it. I just put 6,000 rounds through it. I'm going to do an update video on it and contact Apex and tell them, hey, they got something, because I've been shooting the hell out of it. I've been trying to tear it up.
See, also, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And factory work. if you don't need all that trigger, man, get that thing out the box. If it's gonna be your carry gun, and I advise everybody this. This is something that a lot of people don't like to talk about, but my carry gun is stock.
Yep, mine is too.
Because guess what? I've seen this with my own two and my own two ears. I'll fool my eyes and two of my ears. I heard a prosecutor say, "Oh, he changed that trigger. He's meant to kill." It went from self-defense to this man trying to prove that he ain't no damn assassin. And the way that prosecutor worded it, hell, if I didn't know that person, shit, I was like, damn. And I had to think, hold up, I know him. That ain't him.
Yeah.
But just the influence, the way that prosecutor went it, he changed out the trigger. He changed out the firing mechanism. He changed out the grips. He designed this gun to kill.
And excellent point. I was going to bring that up and to piggyback on what you say. The prosecutors, you know, they'll use buzzwords and everything else. And then remember that jury of your peers may or may not be a jury, may or may not be your peers. And the average person, they don't understand like how a gun works, internals and everything else. So as soon as I say, well, Skilly, you know, took the factory 5.5 pound trigger, he put the, you know, fucking Jerry Mikulik, fucking assassin John Wick trigger in there that fucking goes off at 3 ounces and it allows him to shoot faster and everything else. That kind of prejudice the jury. And then also like on our AR-15s and everything else, we got, you know, like fucking, smell my brass, eat this, look here, wait for the flash. All that stuff can kind of go against you if you use that firearm, you know, in a self-defense scenario, because now it's no longer self-defense. It was you was looking for a fight. Because the first thing you're going to say is, well, you had the opportunity to retreat and you didn't. You was looking for a fight because you had extended magazines, you had all these sights, you changed all this to make your gun faster and all this and everything else. The average person, the only thing they associate guns with is either your standard cop who has a 5.5 or 8 pound trigger as designated by their department and everything that's undergoing testing is duty approved, or the SWAT teams. Your standard cop doesn't use their gun. SWAT teams going to kill. You're going to be one of those. You can't be somewhere in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's why it's called SWAT, special weapons and tactics.
You know, so hey, again, man, thank you guys for having me. That's it. That's all I wanted to say, guys. Thank you.
I appreciate you, Joe, for coming through, man. I appreciate you for the channel, man, coming through, and I appreciate you to, you know, give your knowledge to the people that's here that's listening, that want to listen.
Yeah.
Because
hey, I haven't forgot, man. Still owe you that content on the 300 blackout stuff. So just trying to get some range time set up and get the proper targets and the different ranges to show, you know, how hard that thing is hitting. So I haven't forgotten you or blown you off, man.
I appreciate you, brother, man. I appreciate you coming through, man.
All right, out.
All right.
Spinning out.
What's up, Camo?
What's up with it, Camo?
What's up with it, man? What's up with it, man? The same.
What it do?
What's up with it?
What's up with all of y'all?
Yep. The New York trigger, them 50. Listen, hold on. Let me say this to him right quick. Saint, I don't mean to step on you, bro. AC, New York got 15 pound triggers. I have a New York trigger in one of my Glock second gens. It's a shitty trigger pull, but the reset is awesome. That reset so short. The reset is awesome, but the trigger pull is trash. But if you use the revolvers, I shoot them all. It don't bother me. I can shoot anything if I have to. But y'all go ahead, Sam. I'm sorry about that, brother.
Nah, I'm saying like a guy was saying like he ain't a fan of the Glocks. Yeah, Joe, man, say shit, go M&P 2.0, Smith & Wesson.
They got sued by Glock because they got Glock design. The Sigma got them sued.
It works, man. Y'all don't like the blocky, hard, crazy, plain look. Go get you something that fits you. You know what I'm saying? Walter PDP 2.0. It's so many striker fires out there. You really don't got no excuse for you not having any other option besides Glock. I mean, it's just you. You just got to get out there and learn. You know.
Hey,
do your research. It's a lot of stuff out there. Towers G3. It's a lot of stuff that.
Hey, Towers G2, G3. Damn good gun. I would put my life on the line of a Towers. I got a limit, and I would defend my life with it in a New York second.
Yeah, it's all kind of videos all over YouTube for as they torture test. Like the proof is in the pudding. that thing run reliable. Hell, it can't help but run reliable. It's kind of like the Doc Gen 3. Shit, break it down. Look in it.
What's
Same
going on,
almost
Mr. Black?
everything. What it do? Camo Black, what's good, brother?
Oh man, what's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all,
Look
man?
at him. He got a mic. Look at him. I'm he getting YouTube ready.
Man,
Yeah.
say, man, but yeah, but I'm here, y'all, man. I'm checking in tonight. Just got to wrapping up a thing, but yeah. So I heard the other gentleman about keeping the gun plain. And Satan is right, man. You know, people need to go out there and figure out what works for them because the options are out there. And, you know, you can't worry about the DA, right? Because this is the thing. It's about your life, all right? When you buy things around your house and you start taking into the equation what the DA might do, then you're setting yourself up to be a possible victim. And my thing is this, man, I like to cheat, right? When it comes down to preserving my life or putting my life is on the line, and you know, I got a threat in front of me, I'm fucking cheating because there ain't no fairness. The fairness was, hey, I was minding my goddamn business. They changed the whole projection now. Now he's a cheater, I'm a cheater too. Who's going to be the better cheater? Now he might show up with the Glock, with the drum mag, and I might be sitting there with a 1911 with 8 in the magazine, 1 in head, and I'm good on it. Reset is good. I'm proficient with it. Oh man, I stopped the threat. Now is no play, is no standard on how many times or how many shots needs to be fired in order to stop it. Hey, I'm in fear. The thread is still moving. Hey man, I'm doing what I'm gonna have to do. I'm cheating and trying to play this fair game. Yeah. If you look at what's going on in today's society, what's being portrayed on the news, of course they want to prosecute someone for protecting their life. They want to prosecute you for protecting and preserving your life or your loved ones, right? But then they want to add more police to the force. And when they show up, if you got a knife in your damn hand, you're about to take the floor challenge, right? But then they tell you the guns are bad, but then they want you to call a person with a gun to preserve your life or possibly save your life, right? So my thing is this: do what you have to do. Train with something that's going to make you a better cheater. All of the criminals cheat every day. That's why they out there robbing, stealing, and doing other raping, breaking in homes. Like today was what happened in our community. A woman was at home by herself with her autistic son. Guy just broke in through the window. Just damn. Yeah, just middle of the day, went in through the window. She called 911. They showed up. The guy just walked out. Right back out the window, just crawled out like he was on a sitcom, right? She posted it in the neighbors app, right? She posted it, and I'm not shocked by this, but I was taken by the people. You literally got people in this world that say, well, next time get a better alarm system, get more cameras, call police. Nobody. It was one guy. You could tell that was a guy. Because the guy said, if his ass would have came through my window, I would have made him into a screen. I said, damn.
Mama, because that's what's going through my mind. What that window say? Window ajar. Oh, it's on. Front window ajar. What? Oh, really? Okay. Oh yeah. What the key is in? Oh no, they know not.
He came in through the kids' room. He came in.
No.
But this is where you know. This is where you know that we in this 2A community need to be more proficient. Is because more people. You have people out here that's so against guns, they will rather lay their life down just to prove a point of, oh, I didn't use a gun. You know, we need to take guns out the street. Yeah. Practice, protect your home, and we need to start talking more about it, right? We could talk about the what ifs. That's what we need to really talk about. We need to talk about the what if, but we need to connect these stories, what's going on in our community, and talk about that, bring that into the full scenario, because these are facts. When people are victims, they go to gun shops.
Yep. After.
That after effect, right? And now with that after effect, we got to look at how we voting too, because we can't be for guns and be with gun control. Because come on now, let's. We see how New York, Portland, Oregon, New Jersey, Illinois. Look what's going on in Illinois. Now,
Arizona, liberal gun state. Arizona used to walk around with that man, boy.
Arizona was the freest state. That's why DMX left New York and moved to Arizona. They did an interview. So now you look at what's going on in Georgia right now. People are celebrating, but at the same time of celebration, they are now trying to pass gun control, right? And we as people of color need to start recognizing, stop this emotional shit. Nobody has your life. At one moment, you're against the police. The next moment, you got old people saying we need more police. Then the next moment, you got a pastor on TV in Oregon talking about gun control is going to save our community. No, prosecute motherfuckers. People need to stand up for themselves. Old people, our elders need to buy a gun, keep a damn gun, stop going to guns buyback, and then call these people that you just gave your gun to come and bring a gun to your house because somebody just broke into your motherfucking house. Now you ain't got a gun.
Well, wait, and let's piggyback on that. like young lady that got killed in Fort Worth. Her neighbor just called the police and says, "Hey, there's something that they don't do. The door open," and they went and looked at her through the window. And she playing the game with her nephew and got her thing with her and jumped up because she's staying Funky Town. So you know you got a gun. Everybody shit. You better have one. And get up to go look and see somebody poking through a window, and then the police shot through the damn window.
Yeah, he said allegedly she presented a firearm, and now
but
here go the thing.
House.
Here go the thing. It's rolling up on the call, right? And not knowing what's on the other side, and then her in the house presenting the firearm, right? Mm-hmm. So that's where it's going to be. We got to hear all the facts of the case, but that is a tricky one, right? That is a tricky one because she was armed and ready, ready to protect her life. The cop, he see gun, he can't identify. He just.
I'm gonna ask you this though, Camo. You in your house. Somebody come through your back gate, which was the police. That ain't the front. He went through a closed gate.
Yes.
To look through a window. Let me tell you something.
But that's it. Now you got to understand too. You still have a barrier between you and this so-called threat. It hasn't crossed the threshold yet, or trying to make entry. Being on property. Well, in the state of Texas. Yeah, and he's seen a presented threat, a firearm. She could have shot at him. If she would have seen the firearm, she could have shot too. She could have shot.
Hey, look,
she was in her.
Like this here. Well,
it's gonna be a hell of a court day.
To everybody.
Well, somebody actually got off. That was in Texas when a gentleman shot the SWAT team, a SWAT officer. They did a no-knock warrant. He couldn't identify them. He was quicker on the draw. He knocked their ass down. And they went to court trying to get him with assault on attempted murder on a peace officer. Oh, no, not guilty. Not guilty. And that's the thing.
The fact they even tried.
Oh, man, they're going to try everything, brother. You got to look at this, too. You got to look at your DAs, right? Like in Dallas right now. Say, I'm saying, man, I wouldn't want to be in a shooting in Dallas. Not with these type of DAs. They gonna favor the criminal more than you. They gonna say, oh man, they gonna get on your social media. Oh, he used to smoke weed. Oh, he had some drink he drank last weekend, and they're still altering. Yeah. Now the criminal, they're gonna say, well, he had a rough upbringing. His dad wasn't around. He's been in the system and been misused. They gonna bring up, well, he was arrested in 2017 by a white officer and they roughed him up. I mean, get the fuck out of here. But the person protecting and preserving their life, they gonna drag you through the ringer.
We treat them like a criminal than anything.
Yeah. Then don't let it be black on black now. Don't let it be, oh, good Lord, don't let it be black on black. They gonna know that they don't let it be that. They gonna just raise your bond. And I ain't talking about the criminal. I'm talking about the man that you are gonna see the people that said that they are for you turn against you because you got something in your hand. You got firearm.
Camo. Living witness right now. You see this little ugly dude right here with these glasses on his face? That woman made me feel like I was just some renegade thug. Like that was me at 14, 15 years old out here in the street with that Tech 9. And I was dead to the right. That's why I keep telling y'all, legal and right is two different things. Legal and right is two different things, man.
Yeah.
When it comes to the law. When it comes to the law.
Yeah. And that's what, you're right, man. See, all of you guys are right, It's like one of these things where we know about it, right? But we talk, and I'm not talking about people on this panel or people in your chat. I'm just saying out here in this world. One moment we are being praised that we was the biggest consumers of firearms. We seen a lot of black-owned businesses being established. We seen a lot of YouTube creators really get their shine on and got good views, getting good numbers, right? But then we turn around and we vote for motherfuckers for gun control.
Joe Biden.
We hold on. We get the bag, right?
Yeah.
We get the bag. We get our space, right? We get the bag. We get our space. We get our respects, and then we just give that shit away. I'm tired. If I turn on another gun buyback and they got a black pastor, they always get them black pastors.
Oh yeah, because
I call him Uncle Earl. If they get Uncle Earl without a suit jacket on in front of another damn church talking about guns ruin our community.
Ignorant niggas ruin your community.
Right.
Yeah. It's not the liquor store, right? It's not the liquor store across the street, right? It ain't the trap house.
Wait. It ain't the school system. It ain't the boys and girls clubs that y'all close because these little kids don't got nowhere to go no more. Yeah. And they don't got nothing to learn. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it. It's the system that set it up to do this. They get our kids in kindergarten. It used to be third grade. They done dropped the kindergarten.
Yeah, here go the thing.
They'll build a prison before they build a school.
Well, it's what we allow, right? If you look at any ethnic group, if you look across the board at ethnic groups, right? The Hispanics, the whites, the Jews, the Ukrainians, the Russians, the Middle Easterns, right? They all formulate their coalition. We just give our power away. We give our power away for something of a promise, right? With no result, no return, right? We talk about we're going to get a better community. Pimp, that's not happening. They're just going to move you somewhere else, increase the rent, and then just give you another voucher. And then give it about 2 years. That shit's going to be ran down because nobody in that community paying taxes, right? So we got that understood. Then we give away, they say, okay, in order to stop the gang violence, in order to stop the killing, we're going to remove the firearm. Here go the thing. Nobody's talking about the intent. Why are these kids doing it? Like you said, Tackleberry, these are the things. These kids don't have things. They don't have the father figures. They don't have after school programs. We don't have things to promote positively in our community. Everybody else does. Only thing we got is church and liquor stores. Okay.
And now weed houses, weed stores now.
Yeah. The
CBD. CBD everywhere now. I'm looking up. I'm like, what the fuck? CBD. We got tobacco. They said THC, tobacco, hemp, and cigarettes.
Now, if you looked on YouTube, notice YouTube been using a black woman to talk about the walking around with cannabis. She's like, yeah, I'm outside eating cannabis. They promoting this, the CBD, but they use us, right? Now, there we go. And now, here go the thing. We got to understand something. And this is something serious. Look at Canada. Look at Canada with the gun, with that small gun control. At first, they just want assault weapons, which is no such thing as assault weapon. At first, they want an assault weapon. Now, they turn it to semi-automatic. Then they did the magazine, right? People are so sleep because they want to be sleep because they rather give up their liberties in order for a feeling of false security, and that thing is called safe.
Ain't no
If
such
you,
thing as safe.
there you go. All right, we don't go ahead. I'm sorry.
I look at the quality of people, bro. Let me tell you something. I was riding with an individual, and I was talking about, I'm going through a case and everything. When everything go with some of the things I'm gonna get into. I got a few things on my list to get, and it's like as I'm talking, that conversation went from that to, did you hear about that ignorant fool in Dallas shot somebody at this store? It was $family Dollars, a Dollar General on them, and I'm listening to him because it ain't matching shit I was talking about. But I'm like, okay. And as this person talking, yeah, he shot somebody who stole out the store. You can't shoot somebody just because you got a gun for stealing. Woo, 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 all that. And I'm listening to myself, and I start to think, damn, you'll be surprised how many people that's around you that's against firearms.
Yeah.
I'm hearing her make a point, but the overall thing is you hate guns.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you right. She went to focus on the gun. When if they listen to the story, the person was attacking. Now, see, in Texas, if you feel like your life or somebody else's life is in danger, being that you are a male and that is a female, you could take whatever to defend. Right?
Yeah.
There you go. Now, so nobody's talking about how a black man saved a black woman, right? We ain't gonna talk about that. Okay, let's talk about the goddamn gun.
Yeah. Let's talk about the gun. Let's talk about the gun.
It is. That's what it's gonna be.
Talk about the gun. And say, let me tell you something else too. What's so crazy? They quick to talk about. They don't want to talk about the gun when the gun is used in the right way, though.
Oh,
right.
No. It's going to go against their policy. How you think that? Then all right. If they talk about how the gun is used in the right way, but they want to take the guns away from the right people, they'll be contradicting, and they're just really give up their seat, their power, right? They want us more dependent on them. All right, just a while back they had a thing called "Let's defund the police," right?
Yep. Yeah.
Now they increasing the police budget, right? Not only are they increasing the police budget, they want to take away more of your liberty rights by using red flag. They say that red flag, we could do a little bit more. We could have presented. You cannot go into the future. You can never, ever take away intent from any human being. In order to take away intent, you got to take away emotion, free thinking, ability of freedom of speech. You got to we got to turn into a fucking snail. Okay.
You don't think that's what they're doing?
But say they selling that stuff to lazy people, cowards, and people who don't give a damn about understanding what's actually going on. Those are your people that's living on housing. It's a lot. I'm just gonna go down through there. I don't give a damn.
Oh man,
that's your people that ain't doing shit, living on housing, don't care about getting out, finding out what's going on around them. They want to wait. Let social media be their book. They want to let all this shit do all the work for them. But they want to sit here and have discussions with people like us that don't really be, civilized discussions. It'd be arguments. You have all the facts, and this person is full of opinions and made up shit, and you got to hear that shit, and a conversation turned into an argument to where you just have to walk away from it because you're like,
exactly.
Yeah, that's what we're dealing with on the average.
Well, you interrupting their safe space. They got
they comfortable. They
comfortable. They feelings. I feel because y'all got guns and they take them, we'll be safe. Guess what, you twats? Criminals are not going guns. Hold on. I just want y'all to listen. If you don't understand or know history, you are doomed to repeat it. And this is a fact. Everybody know first Hitler did what? Used propaganda. That's how he took over Europe. He used propaganda, and then he took their weapons. When you got millions of people that had guns, and then you got maybe 1,000 or 10,000 out of millions, I can combat that. But if everybody got a gun, and say for instance, we Dallas. We're in Dallas. Everybody in Dallas got a gun, but everybody in Mesquite don't. And Mesquite police say we finna take over Dallas. Don't you think they're gonna have a problem? Hell yeah.
Bro.
Well, they showed you during COVID, right? When Australia went into lockdown, China went into lockdown, New York went into lockdown. Y'all don't remember? People just fell in line and they put more police out on the streets. Y'all don't remember?
Yeah,
People
when they beat up the police and turned over the police cars and everything.
It was very small few, but majority conformed. The majority conformed. And the police knew you ain't gonna do a damn thing.
About it.
And then when they did Australia, locking people up, nobody got any guns. You can't do anything. You bow down. Canada,
strong arm enforcement.
Canada, when the truckers did the protests up there, they went and shut down their bank accounts to GoFundMe, right? Then turn around and say, "Hey, y'all don't remember? Hey, we got a big shipment of guns missing. We need to pass new gun laws because these guns now are illegally in Canada. The criminals got them." Then people voted for that shit. Yeah. I'm like, now look at what they got now. Now look at Portland. Man,
that's
man.
just fool. I hate going to Portland, bro. If my company tell me I go to Portland and they let me know ahead of time, they don't fuck Portland.
Man,
Portland
I
is a cesspool.
Man, I won't go nowhere on that East Coast, that West Coast.
I don't Washington State, Oregon. Fuck them two states. I hate California as it is.
Hold on, you go to California? Oh, okay then, Bug. You got me scared over here. You sound like you want to go to Los Angeles.
Hell, bro. My yard is Bloomington. That's on the other side of Compton. What is it? Riverside County, the largest county in LA and California.
But they still got the gun control though, Bug. They still got the same gun laws.
Do you think, bruh, I do a Bloomington run so I know for good, me going out there and back is 3 days. That means I don't got to go to work no more of the week. They give me my 3 days and let me keep my insurance. That's the only reason why I put Bloomington on my column.
No, I'm just talking about free traveling. Just free traveling. Like,
free traveling. Fuck California. I'm not going to California. I'm getting to the point now I'm not even want to go to Nevada now because Nevada's starting to get stringent as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck Cali. It ain't shit in California. I don't even want they women. They too skinny. I like thick, fat girls. Like me.
I see they put down there in the chat about Canada and they camps. Don't get it twisted. I'm out here in Texas. They got camps here too.
Man, appreciate you.
They've been building camps here for a minute. They just,
but they ain't taking your guns where you in the camp without guns.
No, it's all kind of. They got stuff they taking. That's why you got Sleepy Joe, Grandpa Joe, Forgetful Joe, sad President Joe Biden sitting there talking about going after your handguns, going after your AR-15s, get a shotgun. That's why they got stuff they got to take. And I'm looking at the people that's moving here. You got all kind of people moving here from different states, other countries, and they numbers instead of going up. Then I'm looking at the prices, your living conditions, everything in your environment just going up, skyrocketing, food going up, rent going up. Nothing's changing in the low performing areas, the ghetto areas. Ain't too much. It's the same old crazy stuff going on. Let me tell you something. We lived in Richardson, right off of Court Road. They did a thing. Well, Mark Cuban built this baseball stadium now. Hits 400. And I was doing security at the time, on security. So I'm watching, this whole building go up, and I'm looking at the nice area. And being from Dallas and Richardson, it's like night and day, certain areas. So it's like I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn, I don't remember us having no hit 400 in the city I grew up in. I remember a Boys and Girls Club that they took from us,
and they shut that down. The boxing gym.
So
West Dallas Boys Club. They took that. They took that. That thing put West Dallas got more really Golden Gloves champions than probably a lot of other states in the United States, man. A lot of boys come out West Dallas throwing them. A lot of them come out of there throwing them, man.
They took that boxing club, they took that club down, and West Dallas turned into nothing but drug infested, negativity. They cleaned it up now,
But what's over there, though, Saint? What's over there? What's the demographics? What's the demographic? Where's that?
Yeah, it's mixed now. It's black. Yeah, but see, they moving a lot of them there now. It's a lot of white, a lot of mixed cultures there now.
That ain't what I'm saying.
Yeah, dominant
When you
black.
was growing up,
Black
what
and
was over
Mexican.
there? Blacks and
Blacks and
Mexicans.
Mexicans. Yeah,
What's
blacks and
over there
Mexicans.
now?
Black Mexicans, man, boy, whites, Ukrainians, bro. It's all kind of different races over there now. But you got people from India. Oh, it's a lot of people from India over there. They'll move them right there into them houses. They got a whole,
Community.
a whole community, bro. The whole
Subdivision to
development that went up
themselves.
for them. And then with that nice development that went up, they got, well, my guys, they coaching and stuff. A lot of guys I grew up with, they got them kids. Shout out to them, man. West Dallas Vikings, they got them kids winning championships. They working hand in hand with the high schools. See, this is what they doing. They getting the youth and they working with the high school kids, and they coming together. Because since a lot of those communities don't got a lot of mothers and daddies working together in the area, but what you can do is get back to the community, get the people working with the people. And when I was saying getting to the hit 400 thing, I'm looking at their way of life compared to what we grew up in. It's not the same. And you can say, okay, well, those are different caliber people compared to your people. Yeah, they like to label our people as damn fools. And they want to be, the hierarchy. They want to be the superior people. They want to, your intelligent, your people that's going for positive. They want to paint this area going for negative. So you got to really just get with your people in your area and, man, try to change the way of, they upbringing and the way they thinking. But you got to get out there and do that on foot. You can't do that about, because we can sit up on a panel and talk all day long, all the time about it. That's why, hey, that guy Charleston White, what he doing out there, you can say what you want to say. How you feel about him. The dude is active. Hell, he out there in the West. He out there. He out there.
And I mean, like, real life, that dude is like in the legislature. He's in, politicians. That man is there. Like, them people, like, respect him. Yeah, he's a fool in the character when he on the internet. But say, that man stopped a lot of little kids from getting lost in the system. Oh, yeah. Everybody got something to say about him. Everybody got their mouth on him. He might come out as an imbecile, but guess what? He got your attention.
He gonna make you feel him.
Because
he gonna make you feel him.
Farrakhan tried to talk to you. Everybody tried to talk to you. You don't want to listen to the softness. But when somebody come at you ignorant, you get your other attention. Everybody got their panties in a bunch about CW.
I tell you something that I see that's been working for the community, and it's sad to say, death, and people getting locked up. Death's been moving a lot of bad actors out the way, locking people up, even though it's, man, they need to be revisited. That's been clearing people out the way. But I look at the time frame they done it, why they doing it. It's all money driven, and it's pushing for their agenda. It's not because, hey, I'm tired of Susie, Brittany, or such and such picking up gun shells off the ground when they walking to school, or Lil Saint walking to school seeing dope bags on the ground and shit. Let's do better. See, all that was cool in the 90s, early 2000s, but now y'all are so far behind on y'all Dallas project because Dallas was to look a certain way. Dallas, when I was in the 6th grade, Dallas was still 10 to 15 years behind on their project. This way back when they were talking about put the casino down here and everything. So since money is getting affected, it's time to do something. Let's make a change. So now they making that push, and now West Dallas don't look nothing like it used to.
I mean,
I gotta tell you what it was.
Hey, let's talk about it. Everything adjacent to it. Look at the Bishop Arts District. They used to be Mexico. That was the barrio. That was nothing. Now you go down there now, man. You see $1 million homes right down Singleton, going back, going up toward Kid Springs. $1 million homes. You see all these new developments, the apartments over there. The Bishop Arts District. You ain't paying nothing less than $2,200, $2,500 for a 1-bedroom.
That's crazy. I'm
gonna keep it real with you.
Class you out. That class out the person who get an SSI check that gets $700 a month.
Exactly.
That's who really lived in the area at first. But see, everybody sells my mom and papa house for anybody that got some money.
Yep. Instead of being responsible.
Look at the hourly wage. See what these jobs paying. Is they gonna match? Is that matching your lifestyle? Because I was telling my partner the other day. I said, look here, this shit gonna end up crashing. If they don't make a change on something like this, I see the numbers. and stuff ain't matching up. So I'm gonna have to give. They're gonna have to revisit something for sure. For sure, I'll give another within this year or two. Stuff ain't adding up. If they, what are they marketing and stuff for? Like what way of life is they? What they setting up for? Because this ain't matching up. It ain't adding up. The rent ain't matching the wages.
Nope.
And then a lot of these people on these government assistance, hell, it don't got to the point to where they not paying what they was paying no more. Nope. Oh, I talk with some of everybody. I say, dang, they ain't covering that portion no more. Nope. So it's about to get extremely real for y'all. Huh? It's been real. Y'all was just comfortable.
What's up, Millie?
Mm-hmm. It's time to do something different, man. Like actually, get out there and stay active. You better figure it out because if you don't use your mind, they gonna use it for you. They gonna use your time and everything. They gonna put you up against that wall. And really, it's you doing it to yourself. Shit, you're gonna sit here, you're gonna become their vote slaves. They just gonna use you for votes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me say this to you. Why you said that, and that's a good point. Because if y'all ain't noticed, I was speaking with a law enforcement officer the other day, and he reassured me that it's people that's in law enforcement that stand on the Constitution. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying, Camo?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They stand on the Constitution. And that made me feel so good. And it blew his mind when I was talking to him, the knowledge the wealth of knowledge that I had to give. And and he was like, I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm glad to hear this. You're refreshing. He talked to me longer than we were supposed to. So we was just running it though. But it's something that he said. Right now, they letting all these people in, and all these people sneaking in, and Saint them done heard me, and I done showed them. I'm running down 10. I was running down 10, and I was running up, 40, going back toward Mexicali and all that stuff, to go back the backside of San Diego. And I showed them. The Border Patrol don't even have the resources to stop it.
Nope.
And everybody thinking it's Mexicans or it's Latinos or people from South America. No. You got Arab, you got Chinese, you got Japanese, you got all these other nationalities, Turkish people, Russian, coming through the Mexican border.
Yeah.
Trump said build a wall. Trump said build a wall. People say he was racist.
But wait, watch this. They stopped the Haitians in Florida and in Austin and sent them back. But they let all them Ukrainians and all them Afghans come through here.
Mm-hmm.
And you know why they let them come through here? Because
we vote them in office. We vote them in.
Did they make them people sign a treaty? Did they make the Japs sign a treaty?
No, but listen, I want y'all to think about this. I'm gonna give y'all, like we talked about this. Think about what I'm finna say. I want y'all to give this deep thought to this. They let these people come in from these terrorized places like Mexico, the Middle East. The Middle East, certain parts of the Middle East is ran by tribes. Some tribes got guns, some tribes don't. You feel me? So if somebody come from a tribe and they've been persecuted for 10, 20, 30 years by guns, and we say, come on in, we welcome you, but this is what you got to do to stay here. We're going to pay your taxes for 15 years. We're going to give you $50,000 to start your business. You just got to vote Democrat.
Yeah.
Well,
now, the elections have showed it was more votes than it was people registered to vote already. That was the last presidential election, the last two.
Bud about to get the channel shut down.
I'm just saying. And y'all wonder how this gun control going through.
We do it too now, Bug. We get hold on now. You know me. I'm Mr. Little Controversy. Hey, we vote these people in. How many people tonight in Georgia is going to be on CNN crying and saying we got hope now? We got hope, and watch how they come in with that hope. Take away your guns.
What's that girl name? What's that little ugly little black girl name that got the pastor into the Senate and help get your boy Biden elected, and then they turned their back on, and then she still didn't win the election. Tracy, what's her name? Stacy something.
The woman, I call her the unknown. She never has a man. She doesn't have kids. She's always showing up. She's like that supervisor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe Ball. You know what I'm talking about.
She's like that supervisor that's an employee, but she want to act like a supervisor and want to tell you what to do.
Yeah. Listen, she ain't even the lead. Listen, she ain't even the lead. She ain't even assistant manager, but she's the straw boss.
That woman right there. When I see people, when I used to turn on the TV and see this woman, I said, man, that is the fucking wannabe supervisor. Yeah. I want to be like, say,
always everybody else's business, ain't it? Always
there you go.
Hey, Stacey Abrams, since you like women, I identify as a lesbian. I got A- titties. Holla at me. I went to guard and got my strap on. I've been wanting to insert that joke for all week. Thank you for the Stacey Abrams liking women. Look at Camo Black. Joe Brown, Camo Black. At your wage. He said, at your wage.
We all going to make the list tonight.
Hey, them Terry, they say,
background check. Background check. Hold.
Hey, look, they gonna see your son video. Hey, that's some guys that was in their videos. They're jackals too.
Delayed. Everybody on this motherfucker getting delayed tomorrow.
Hey, look. That's why I went and got my handgun license, so I ain't have to worry about that old stupid ass. Listen, the NIC system is the craziest things on earth, bro. When you go get a gun, I go get a rifle, I get that bitch right then. I go get a pistol late. Had to wait 3 days. I had got tired of that shit. I said, man, how can I bypass? They said, man, go get your handgun license. You sure right. The FBI said I can have this, so why I can't?
No, hold on now. No, but you got 2A rights that says that you can have that. You know, the FBI don't grant nothing to us, man. Oh, they don't grant nothing.
Hey, look, man. Hey, and I'm gonna tell y'all something now, because I know I'm really finna get it. They finna get me now for this one.
Well, let me get my hold on another thing of water, but go ahead. I can hear you.
Listen, y'all. What y'all think about this? I want y'all to. I'm gonna say this here. I'm gonna give you research. Go look at what ended prohibition. Was it a vote? Was it the government said, okay, forget it? I want you to look up why prohibition ended. And think if that concept was used
right now
into stopping a lot of unconstitutional bureaucracy and bullshit, just to stop it. That's all I'm gonna say. I just want you to look that up. I want you to look that up because at the end of the day, read the Constitution. Like if you actually sit down and read the Constitution, take your time. Read the Constitution. If you don't understand the word, Google the word and the meaning. Because see, let me tell you something. If you listen to that woman, what's the news lady, the little black chick, Sean John, the little chocolate drop they have on the news for the White House. If you listen to her talk, she sounds like Kamala Harris. They say a whole lot of nothing to say nothing at all.
Yeah.
Wait, all right. So, Bug, you gonna get us on the no-fly list? I love your energy. But yes, you are right, man. We do need to understand the Constitution. Some of us need to take away that ceiling, right? By saying, oh man, that Constitution only apply to white folks. No, it apply to us entirely, right?
Yeah.
If you have a firearm, you got it, right? We got to relinquish the slave mentality, right?
That's it.
We need to start holding the people that we vote into office, we need to start holding them accountable. We don't hold people accountable. We have lapse in memory, right? We can remember the last police shooting, but we can't remember the last politician that did anything for our community, right? We could talk about, all right, inflation in our community, but we don't go to the boards meeting, council meetings.
Council meetings to get to the streets done.
That's what Charleston White does. He brings it out. He has his ways of bringing it out, right? Right now in a two-way community, we need to be very, very vocal. Now, midterm elections, a lot of people ran in and voted blue because their reason was, I don't want no racist Republican, right? But I'm looking at them like, okay, let's say everything's okie dory then. You all blue, you ain't got shit. You ain't about to have shit. They about to take your guns away from you. And the police that's in your community patrolling, they are not from your community. They don't like you either. Now, what you gonna do? Make another crybaby story? What you gonna do? Start marching?
Say, nah. You know, I don't have this conversation.
Then they gonna bring up Martin Luther King.
Bro, I don't have this conversation.
Go get my gun.
They go, well, good. Such and such shouldn't have guns. Such and such shouldn't have it anyway. You shouldn't be doing this. And I just look at them like, that's the best you can come with. Like here in Dallas, when they had them state troopers down here pulling people over, sitting them all on the curb.
Up to South Dallas, boy.
Oh yeah, all that sitting people, grandmas and everything on the curb.
All them
it was crazy.
Say, listen,
it was wild, man.
It was all them shooting, but I'm gonna tell you what they didn't put on the news. When them boys start firing at them going down the street, start knocking the lights out the top of them cars. See, they don't talk about that. They'll never let you know. See, they won't. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this here. They'll publicize slavery. Oh, slavery. All slaves wasn't complacent. It was a lot of people, and I go back to my boy. Shout out to Ye for president. Kanye said it's a choice, in which he didn't lie, because either you can die or you can do.
Well, I would like to add to it. Like, for instance, when he says a choice, I would say right now it's a choice for many of us, and we are choosing to put ourselves in slavery by giving up our firearms.
Talk, spit it.
Now you can't complain. You cannot complain when Bobby Smith comes into your home and light up your son because you ain't got nothing. You call on the police. Here go the thing. If somebody's breaking into your home and you see the threat, I'm not going to stop, put down my gun, and call 911. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a part of that whole. I did the right thing.
That's what they want you to do, though, Cam.
They want you to do. But see, if we don't give in, it doesn't go anywhere, right?
Right.
Here go the thing, man. And man, we got to stop this goddamn nigga shit. All right, we got to stop this. Man, we can't. Not. All right, we cannot be going two-way and want to spread. We can't sit here and want to do it, and I'm not talking about us on the panel. I'm just talking about people out there.
People, you just talking about the people. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got to start. We got to start being active, like Saint said. We got to be active. We got to understand that our best tool is our firearm, right? We got to start new. We got to stop letting these liberals. I'm gonna say it. Them white women coming in your community talking like they understand your oppression, speaking for you in front of the news channel, you electing their ass, and then they charging up, they gentrifying the area. They're telling you the reason why we shut down the Boys and Girl Clubs because we're gonna build this mega park like they did in South Dallas. You had the black mayor of Dallas say we're gonna build this community, this brand new community for people of South Dallas. Well, when he said people of South Dallas, he was talking about newcomers from California, because the people of South Dallas ain't there. They in Forney now. And here go the ironic thing. In a field that owned by the Asians. Come on, make it make sense to me. But anyway, that's
windmill farm.
That's what we see. That's what we see.
And so, man, we gotta start doing this. We gotta start training. We gotta start opening up dialogues, right? And I heard that gentleman earlier, and I can understand where that man's coming from. I think his name was Joker, right? When he said, "Hey,
Joker.
man, I find guns that works for me. Keep it basic." See, that's what we need to start, embracing too as well, because some people out here feel kind of, like, damn, I ain't gonna buy a Glock. We need to start giving them the reason, alternatives, and giving them some pros and cons versus just looking down upon them, right? Because there's many weapons out there that could fit anybody needs, right? And then we need to start training with them, right? We got to be open to criticism, right? Constructive criticism, right? And then we got to start understanding products, right? Stop just being a part of a particular, like, Big Daddy Unlimited. Man, when I seen all the black folks running over there supporting that shit, I'm like, that man is against y'all, right? He's against everybody that owns a fucking gun, right? Then people like, oh, I go to Big Daddy Unlimited. I'm like, you dummy.
It's a trend.
Dummy.
It's a trend, bro.
Yeah. We got to start understanding. We got to get something. If you're gonna come and use my brand, use my channel, use my audience, try to reach my network of people, you need to give them something, right? And in this two-way community, we beyond old dude, right? But we are as one. So, man, we got to stop the niggas moment. If we see some niggas with some Glock switches, I'm calling the goddamn police. I'm telling you, I don't want to be around.
Oh, you Charleston right? Yeah. He police.
Hey, man, say, I ain't gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose my motherfucking guns because little JoJo. Because JoJo want to show up with Glock switch. Now we all got our shit took care. No, motherfucker. No,
that's what they doing. They using their negativity, damn my positivity, and trying to survive and live a regular life to the society. They gonna use their fool and everything he got coming with him, and just overshadow everything you got going. And you crying about. They gonna use that image because that's the image that they want. The negativity and all the power they need right there to say right there. And then for the people.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you good.
They're not right.
They gonna let the people focus on that.
Yeah, because they did that with a guy. If y'all haven't seen the news, a guy was at a gun store doing a transfer, right? Buying a gun part. Somebody there was selling illegal stuff. Man, they took everybody's shit. Everybody. The ATF does that, man. That's the thing, right? Like, you got some of these gun ranges, right? And some of these gun ranges say they pro 2A. Now, I know a couple here in Dallas. Them motherfuckers ain't pro 2A. They are not. They see some black folks coming in. They want to start seeing serial numbers. They want to see tax stamps.
So it's not just us, bud.
No. I'm so glad to hear him say. But wait, no, I done seen him come in the range and pick up the shells and put them in a bag. I was like, what?
Man, I would have laughed at that motherfucker too. I would have laughed at him. I was like, okay, in the court of law, beyond a benefit of doubt, can you prove that came out of his firearm? Sit your monkey ass down. I've been into ranges when they asked me to see a tax stamp, and I tell them, hey man, I didn't know you was my daddy. I just leave. I don't have to. Here go to a fun fact that a lot of people don't know. Here goes something you could Google it. I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you. Anything dealing with an NFA item, local police, nobody had jurisdiction. Can't ask you nothing. Only the ATF. Only the AT. You could be sitting, and I won't say the range name on you. It's a range that's outdoor in Dallas with moving targets where they won't let you stand up shooting a rifle. They will literally come and check your fucking rifle, ask you, can you show me some documentation? I don't show them a damn thing.
At all.
I don't show them nothing. Nothing. I leave. And I don't go back. I don't see. Then you got that range too. You got active Dallas SWAT that goes there and train. And this is how people do, man. I'm gonna tell y'all this, and this is some knowledge that you need to take heed. If a stranger ever approach you on a range and ask you, they shoot your firearm, say hell no. Say no due to safety reasons. Say no. Cause it happened. It happened. I've seen it happen with my own eyes. It ends with Fork. That's the name of the range.
Fork, goddammit. Them racist cocksuckers.
I watched the brother go to jail.
The brother.
The brother went to jail at the range. The police officer was already there shooting. It was 2 of them. They was already shooting. We was at the stand-up target. The brother came in. He had a bag of guns. Then he has partners. Just hey, came up there. Boom, 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 boom. Then the guy bring out a little 22, little AR style, shooting at the target. And the guy walked over there. Yeah, man. Like, hey, man, I like how you guys shoot this and that. You don't mind me shooting? That's a nice gun. All that little small talk. His partner walked off. Partner came back, presented his badge, told that guy to put his head behind the back. He was a felon.
Oh
no, yeah. I'm like, hey, man, you told him his name because they were just sitting there just talking. I'm like, man, just say pimp. Yeah, nah, man. Some of these rangers, you gotta understand, they try to test our gangster, right? Try to test our intelligence. But it just, we live in a world. We are in a community where some of them don't like to see us with shit.
Don't like to see us coming. Yep.
Oh, hold up. I'm finna say this here, Camo, and you know what I'm talking about. You seen how a nigga get bird dog? You feel me? Because you remember
what,
me
watch
and
you?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That bird dog, yeah. But nobody else get watched.
Hey, here go my thing too, man. Yes, that does happen, and I'll say this, and I tell you, man, I don't support those businesses. I think we need to stop being guinea pigs for those businesses. Yep. We need to stop giving publicity to those businesses.
Hey,
right?
we blew ETTS up. Wasn't nobody going to ETTS until me and Zolt and them start hollering ETTS. We start hollering DFW Shooting Sports in all our videos, and then when you go there, they don't even want to.
They don't show you no love,
man. I would have stopped, man.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, Camel Black. Sorry, my apologies for screwing up your name the first time. I corrected it, but what you said was exactly 100% the truth. If you have a tax stamp, your tax records can only be seen or seized or seen or asked for by an IRS agent or ATF agent. That's personal information. Now, the only thing that a cop can do is they can say, hey, I have a reasonable suspicion, whatever, play that game. Then they can call the local ATF field agent to come in and check your stuff. Then at that point, the next thing out your mouth should be, I need your badge number, I need a copy of the report, and then contact your lawyer. And so, that goes to harassment. They'll say, hey, my experience leads me to believe, My experience leads me to believe that, all white people are trying to kill black people. But we're not going to go down that route. Now, the one thing about supporting these businesses, and it's hard, it's real hard, because sometimes those are the only businesses that's in town. And I have to do a dance with the devil for a little while. But what we need to do is come together, pull our resources like the other communities do, and build our own range.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm so tired of talking to
when you look at it, like take a black community, take Harlem, right? How long does a dollar stay in Compton? How long does it circulate in Compton before it leaves the community versus how long it stays and circulates in a Jewish community? Community and a Hispanic community and any other community, man. Our dollar circulates on average maybe 2 times in our community, right? Because we're quick to go by, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with Louis, Fendi, all that other stuff. We're quick to give our money to someone else, and 9 times out of 10, well, a lot of times it's someone that doesn't like us, but they'll take our money.
Facts.
And I'm so blind to it. I still have this slave mentality. Master's going to do this. Master's going to take care of me. Someone else is going to take care of me. No, they're not.
They're not.
Put down. Police aren't here to protect you. They're here to investigate crimes. They have to protect you. You have to be a third responder, right? When you go to doctors, there's been such disparity in the healthcare, whereas a person of color, they get substandard healthcare. Not because the doctor's bad, but the doctor's been conditioned to think that you're malingering, you're lazy, you're this, you're that.
Yep.
That's not always the truth. So we suffer. We have to do a better job of educating ourselves. I blame myself because Tackleberry Bug had a question about 300 blackout. I know a little thing or two about 300 Blackout. It's my duty to give him the information he needs and give him good information, not, 300 Blackout is a cat's ass or Nights is a cat's ass. Hey, I'm going to give you an objective opinion and review. I'm not going to go one way or the other, right? And that's we have to take care of and stand up and police our own community, because if not, other people will control the purse strings. If I control the purse strings, I control you.
Yep. And hey, I want to say this to Q. Q, I ain't followed with ETTS. You see that? I'm a member. That's my member card to get an ETTS. What I don't like about ETTS is when we first got there, the range was, they had steel everywhere. The range was deteriorating, but it was fun because the people that was there then was cool. But now the people that they got there, except the little Mexican lady, I can't think her name. You know what I'm talking about with the glasses. She cool. But what I'm saying is, whenever we go to the range, it's all these people on the range, but we get monitored more than anybody else on the range. And I had other people to come in with me, they're members too, and go to other bays, and I asked them on my walkie-talkie, because we got the headset walkie-talkie, and asked them, hey, how many times they came over there? They haven't came over here. But they come to what me and Camo Black or what me and Lonzo and them at all goddamn day. Rotation. How many times when we made the movie Camo, we got pulled up on how many times? Probably about 10 times.
Yeah. That little Billy in that Dodge. He just kept on.
Yeah. And so that's one of the things I don't. But I'm serious. We blew that range up. Because now they done went ridiculous with their fees. They went from $700 to $800. It used to be $20 to come even without a member. Now it's $40. It's $20 if you got a member. So say for instance, if I'm not there, Lonzo and them got to pay $40 to come in the range.
Yeah. Hey, Tackleberry Buck, one thing about that, and sometimes we do it to ourselves because in the media, they're quick to show us having shootouts, shooting at funerals and everything else. And then our social media, and I got it. That's just us. That's how we do things. We got a different flair and flavor. But sometimes the only interaction that people have with us as gun owners is what they see on the videos, and they take us as reckless and this and that. So it just feeds into that trope and that stereotype. And I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong. I'm saying that it's a fact, and that's what it is. Now, if someone does that to me, if I go visit a range and I get that off film and I go to shoot and they're like overly scrutinizing me and everything else, it's like, hey, you know what? Thank you for your time. You can keep the range fees. I'm blazing out. I will not support you.
Yes.
Right? I will not support you. And I will sit down and have a conversation with anyone. I don't know anything about guns. I'll sit down and I'll listen. If you tell me some bullshit, on a range and this and that, I'm going to go ahead and fact check it. I'm going to utilize all my resources to go do this and to do that and be like, you know what? Hey, that gun store owner, that range manager, whatever, he's on point. He's smart. Be like, you know what? That dude's a fucking idiot. Don't go there. You're going to get someone hurt. But see, I don't do my due diligence and do the research. And that's what kills me because I'm sitting down here, I'm listening to guys, you can't have NFA items. You can't have a machine gun. You can't have that. Well, they tell us.
Hold on. What state you're in, Q?
Listen to me. That's what they tell us.
Nah, that's what he's saying. He here.
That's what they tell us, right? That's what they tell us. Now, where I'm at, hey, NFA items, pay your tax stamp, do your background check.
What you want. Yeah.
What you want. Or if you got the bag, hey, set up your business, get the SOT. Hey, you can start making fucking destructive devices. They don't tell us that because there's a segment of that population that don't want us to be armed. And that goes all the way back to slavery. That goes back to the founding of America because they figured out there was more slaves and indentured people here than was rich white landowners. And as soon as they come together, they get weapons, they can fight against us, right? After the Nat Turner Rebellion, after some other rebellions in the South, that's when that was against persons of color owning weapons, right? Mm-hmm. Remember, everyone can own a weapon up until a couple of slaves revolted. They say, hey, we can't have them do this because we can't control them with weapons. We'll give them a Bible, but we don't want them to learn how to read. We're gonna give them religion, but we ain't gonna let them learn how to read. What the fuck kind of shit is that? So now I've been programmed to accept everything you tell me, and you tell me bullshit. It's like, oh, you can't have a suppressor. Wait, yes I can. Oh wait, you can't do this, or you can't have that. Then I pull up $3,000 fucking scar, $4,000 Staccato, whatever. I pull up with a bag of guns like that petty officer in Virginia, $20,000 worth of firearms in this vehicle. It's like, oh well, we called the cops because it's unusual for someone to have that many weapons. What's unusual about it?
This is right.
I'm a person of color, so I'm not supposed to have, whatever. I'm doing something nefarious. Now get that shit out of here, man. Keep it moving.
Hey, and you know what's so crazy? I was just talking to we was just talking about this. I don't even know if it was you, Camo Black. When I was talking, it was like, hey man, we need to tow the Staccato. Man, I have Atlases. I have an Atlas Athena. I have an Atlas Aramis. I'm finna have an Atlas Aramis 40 cal. I was finna get the Staccato P, but I got the Staccato XX, XC, Staccato XC. And my partner was like, man, why you don't tow this Staccato? I said, I'm not finna tow no gun that if a police officer see me, because I done had bad experiences. And I just got a gun that the police had for 12 years and it was a piece of shit. And they took it forever. I'm not gonna tow the gun that's $3,000-$4,000 as a concealed carry gun.
Why not?
And I pissed the wrong police, because we stay in Dallas, man, and I'm just being real. We stay in Dallas, and driving through Plano, you drive through the wrong area and you get a POP, pissed off police officer. You run across a POP, and the POP got drugs on them, and you go to jail for unlawful carrying because the drug made the gun a felony. Now you got a felony, and then you go to court, but you went to court with a Staccato XC. You got arrested with a Staccato XC, and 2 years later, when you go to court, it's gonna be a Springfield Prodigy or a Glock,
or it's lost.
I done seen this happen, and I know. Listen,
hey,
real talk.
Please.
I know some police officers. Real talk. I know some police officers that'll drop it in your car. Your word against his.
Hey,
and the police is allowed to lie to you by the Supreme Court.
Yeah. Hey,
go ahead.
You guys heard about the case, the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department sheriff's officers that was stealing guns from their gun range?
Yeah.
They
stole them from the top of the room too. They've all been destroyed.
California. Well, no, these guys were stealing guns from the sheriff's office gun range, like guns that they're supposed to, sell and everything else. These wasn't even in evidence, because a lot of times, here's the cool thing about your evidence lockers, right? The prosecutor, I'm going to come up to you, is like, hey man, you know what? With your record, with this, man, first time, this is what you're looking at, and this judge and this prosecutor don't play. They're talking about maxing you out, man, maxing you out, right? 10 to 12. You're going to do 85% of that time. Take a plea. All right, I'm gonna take the plea because I don't know any better, right? Now, all that evidence, it doesn't go to trial. The evidence gets destroyed, right?
Or it gets took home by a police officer,
right? No, it gets destroyed. I don't know, is it destroyed at my house?
Okay, I'm gonna say this to you, Joe.
Hey, is it destroyed at my house, or is it actually destroyed? We're saying the same thing.
Hey, let me tell you what. A gun dealer told me this.
Or they sell them. Police.
A gun dealer told me this.
They do evidentiary seizures.
Sell them. You can buy them on Gun Broker. D4 Guns.
Yeah,
that's what he got. Evidence guns.
Yeah. So also, is anyone familiar with the asset forfeiture laws?
Yes, I heard it. Yes.
You guys are down in Texas, New Orleans, right? The I-10 corridor. Cops pull you over and be like, hey, I seen you come down here 2 times an hour or whatever. From my experience, it leads me to believe, you're doing this, doing that. And you happen to have a large sum of money. And there was a gentleman, he worked for a broker that brought and sold cars and whatever around the country. He had like $100K on him, whatever. He had an inordinate amount of money, right? For you and me. That's what the cops said. They seized his money and everything else. Now he has to fight in court to prove that the money is his. So a lot of police departments have an incentive to pull you over on a humble, seize your assets, and make you fight and prove that your shit is your shit, right?
Yep, and hope you get time.
Yeah, so I carry cash because I might see something I want to get. Hey, cash is king. You want $1,000 for it? Hey man, hey, that thing's been sitting up on the shelf. Here's $800 out the door. Talk to me, right? So I carry a lot of cash. So now I got a cop that rolls me over. I got a gun. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. He's like, hey, it leads me to believe, whatever. Now you can come and get your money back if you can prove that it's yours. I can't prove that.
But why do you got to prove it's yours when it was in your pocket?
Yeah, because every payday I skim a little bit of money off the side and put it back. That's my wild money. And go to titty bar, go drink, go buy a gun, and it accumulates. I can't. It's like, yeah, I work. They don't want to hear that. You have to prove that money is yours. It's like, come on, man. What the fuck? The burden of proof is on me to prove that I'm innocent.
Hey,
look. It should be the other way around.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you this, Joe. Joe, I got arrested for it was discharging a firearm in a population of 100,000. Over 100,000. Population over 100,000. Class A misdemeanor.
Yeah. They just stacking charges, man.
Hey, look.
Stacking charges on you.
Now I got assaulted. Now Texas state law say I can use deadly force in a body injury. I had my jaw broke. My jaw being broke basically put me in a situation of being incapacitated, so I can use deadly force. You see what I'm saying? That's the law. It's written. This is in the law. It's in the penal code. Now, I got jumped. I didn't shoot. When the dude hit me in this side of my jaw with the pistol, I saw the gun. I ain't shoot until when I saw the dude, I fought until I seen the dude trying to shoot. I shot. Went to jail. I went to jail with a Glock 21 and a Glock 32 357 SIG. The Glock 32 357 SIG had a Crimson Trace laser on it. The Glock 21 at the time, y'all remember the Streamlight M3 laser light combo?
Yep.
That was before. Now it's Surefire. Laser light combo before the Streamlight. I had that on it. I went to go pick up my guns. None of it was on my guns. This Dallas police property room. Then when I started complaining about it, the police told me I had a warrant. So I just got out of jail showing that I used self-defense when I got my jaw broke. So Dallas police legal dropped the charges. I went and reported the police officer, so he called his people in the sheriff. That's why I know that blue line shit real. The sheriff, DSO, Dallas Sheriff's officers put a warrant out for my arrest for that same charge. So I had to call the detective that just had Dallas legal, DPD legal, to drop the charges. I went down there to get my what's-callin'. I called the detective right there in front of them. The detective was talking to him. He was like, hey, you go home for the weekend. Do not go nowhere. I had this clear about Monday. So I went to went home. They didn't want to give my gun. But they seen I was going to make the fuss. So Monday, I got the paperwork saying that I was off. I went back to the property room and I was like, hey, man, I need my laser and my light and I need my magazines back in my box. I need everything that y'all took from me back. Had to wait 2 more weeks. I got everything back. But that right there, that one experience taught me one thing. If it's something them officers want and they think that they thought, oh, he a thug, he ain't getting them back. We can pillage this and take what we want off of it and then we can scavenge it. Man, them people do what they want to do. That's why I'm not finna tote no high dollar staccato. I'm not finna tote none of these old high dollar weird guns like FN57s. I'm gonna tote a Glock because it's coming. And it ain't nothing I can do. As long as I don't got it all Nietzsche and Zev this and that, it's just the Glock. They see it every day. But it works for me.
Yeah.
They Gucci it out. So I'm gonna say this, man. I'm figuring to get up out here, man. Yeah. I feel what you're talking about. As long as it's not Gucci'd out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't losing nothing. You ain't hurting nothing, but you're gonna sue the shit out of something. Sue the hell out of something. But say, man, stay active real is rare, man. I'm about to get to it. Game and chill, shut the night down, man. I'm gonna catch you later on. Y'all already know what it is. It's about that time. You see where I'm at. You know what's up. So I'm about to hop off here, man. Let Skilly hop on her, man. Somebody, man. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all coming through, man, on a Whicked Wednesday, man. For sure. Stay active. Really rare. I'm out, man.
Hey, you have a good one. Hey, I'm out
too.
Have
a good one, brother.
Thanks for letting me get
Same here, man. Catch y'all. I'll be down in the chat.
All right, appreciate y'all. What's up, Barbecue? What's up, Skilly?
What the hell, Bug?
Man,
fucking white boy comes in here and they all bug out like I got the plague. No, I friggin'
you fam, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was like, oh shit. It's friggin' Wednesday and I ain't doing anything right now. I was like, I can go jump in Bugs chat. I was like, hot damn.
And look, bro, we didn't even get to hold on. We didn't get to talk about the stuff I really want to talk about because we didn't get to Deon Sanders.
I'll say, well, hell, I mean, just from what I've been getting to sit here and listen to, I mean, I didn't catch any of the chat before I even jumped in the back room there, but it sounds like you guys have been having a good chat nonetheless. So, what the hell going on with Deon Sanders?
Oh, man, you know he left the HBCU and went to Colorado.
He's going to Colorado.
Yeah, a lot of people mad about that, homeboy. A lot of people in their pennies.
Yeah, they are.
HBCU.
But let me tell y'all, let me if people don't understand, I knew Deon Sanders was not going to stay there permanently. Mm-hmm. People got to understand that was a step in the ladder to get where he wanted to go. Mm-hmm. And not only that, in the amount of time that he was at Jackson State, you see what kind of facility and stuff they got by him being the coach. If y'all ain't seen it, go look at their facility. Their facility after he got there, they locker room is like a university locker room, bro. Yeah. LED lights and everything.
Instead of a high school locker room.
And everybody mad at him. Thank God that he did what he did for the HBCs. The HBCs are getting recognized now.
Yep.
But we mad about everything else. Look, for real, Joe. Look, we mad about everything else except for the shit we need to be mad about. We need to be mad about your damn president trying to make motherfucking pistol braces illegal after 10 years.
You're right.
That them hoes was legal. You need to be mad at your president.
Y'all worry about a career move he made. That's that man's.
But look, it's like everybody had amnesia. Motherfucker, because of him in the 90s, the 94 crime being him and faggot ass Bill Clinton and that whore of Hillary. My brother went to the penitentiary for 5 years because of that habitual bullshit.
Yeah, man.
Shit, nigga, my brother went to the pen. My brother went to Angola behind that shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening, Maurice, man. We sorry, bro. That just pissed me off just thinking about it.
Man, I was gonna let it slide, but I said I'm sitting up here watching the Wizards taking the behind whooping. I'm gonna jump in on Hill. And
that's cold game.
Man,
that's cold.
First and foremost, let's take a step back. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. When you made mention of prohibition. Okay. Mm-hmm. So that was the lead on. The answer is this country wanted its money. That's the only reason why we ran to legalize alcohol in this country. They wanted to tax it, get that cash off of everybody. Yep. Jack Daniels, Daniel Boone, Jameson, whatever. So in turn, fast forward. So I'm from Baltimore. Okay. Mm-hmm. Coming back 1988, Kurt Schmoke, the mayor of Baltimore, said to everybody, we need to go head on and legalize marijuana. In 1988. He got ostracized, criticized. They damn near had a burning cross in his front yard talking about, oh, you a daggone fool. A black man telling everybody, hey, we need to go ahead on and legalize marijuana because it can slow down crime. Mm-hmm. Also, the taxes that we can gain off of this. Now, look at everybody in every state from east, west, north, and south. What they doing?
But let me tell y'all something. Marijuana is not in these white neighborhoods like that. I can go off my block and go on 8 Mile, which is the famous street that Eminem made for Detroit. And before I get to the east side, I done passed at least 30 marijuana joints and at least 50 liquor stores. Mm-hmm.
Well, Skillet, I'm gonna tell you like this: they making money over here in the DMV. You walk down the street in DC, you like, God, oh man, hold on, somebody got some good dank. This mug, like, what I mean, it's some hickory rabbit and culture going on in this mug. So I'm telling you, they making money over here, but they restricting the laws with regards to how to purchase it, how to utilize it, but they taxing it. They making every state between DC, Maryland. We just voted on it in November about how to have a recreational marijuana here. So they making money. Okay, so it's just a matter of time before. I mean, this man. I'll tell you like this. Go back to my point. Kurt L. Smoke was a man before his time, because guess what? They doing it now and they crushing it. And every state who's making money off of marijuana sales, they like, hey, we cool with it. And I mean, I don't have no fault with that. If you want to legalize it, because there's gonna be usage just like alcohol.
Yeah.
So what? Okay, so you touched on something. You blocked me for whatever reason, or nobody want to talk to me in the chat or something. But
no, I ain't blocked you. I ain't blocked you, bro. I can't even see you in the chat, bro.
No. Oh, so you see me in chat, so you don't want to say nothing. Okay, cool.
I didn't see you in
so hey, look, he indicted himself. So you too busy.
Maurice, you ain't come in the chat. Why were you?
I didn't say, okay. I just said something about 20 times. It's all good. I'm just saying.
Hold on. I did block you by accident one day.
You did. I was like, what did I do? That's what I asked you. I was like, okay. So
that was an accident. Listen, I just kicked myself out of StreamYard earlier today. I'll be fucking up.
Look, the Deon situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's so. I'm like, yo, this man from when he took over, and I mean, it's like an extra heavy when you deal with black people, and I love black people, but it's like, yo, you cannot. He is not Martin Luther the King, and he is not Eddie Robinson. Meaning, he's not going to. If Eddie Robinson had an opportunity, if he had more opportunity when he was at Grambling State to go and lead an institution of men, I'm not saying that HBCUs. I play ball HBCUs. I play football, and I loved it because it was a family network. But in turn, if you have an opportunity to do better, why won't you? That's anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, guy. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, it's like, okay, yeah, he looked like an uncle. He talked like a used car salesman. He talked like a politician. It's like, it's okay. It's cool. He just was a salesman. He sold himself into getting another job. He did well by the Jackson community. It's like, oh, well, he need to get back. Well, how much more did he? How much are we looking? Y'all looking for reparations? Like, I mean, come on. I mean, it's all good.
HBC wasn't paying as much as Universal College.
I don't. That's the man. I've spoke to old teammates. I spoke to colleagues. I've spoken to other fans. I'm like, yo, what else does he need to do to get back to y'all, to us? Not y'all, but us, because to black folk to be like, okay, he's met his quota or his criteria.
But like somebody said, he was only getting paid $1.5 million for 4 years. That's nothing.
Ain't no other white coach that he got a championship back to back.
Yep.
Jackson State ain't been to no goddamn championship since when? Because listen, I'm a band head. I'm a band head from the 90s. Sonny Boom was named for the Sonny Boom behind them fine ass girls in a damn band. That's the only thing Jackson State, Mississippi was known for. Birmingham, the University of Birmingham was known for one thing: the classic weekend. Ain't nothing. You like Ole Miss was known for football, a racist football, but they'll buy your mama a house.
So what else does he need to get back? I mean, I don't know how much more I'm
giving your child the opportunity to play ball on one of the most legendary players to play in the NFL.
It's because of him they getting paid.
Oh yeah, that's that. Yep, that's what I think about.
Is it not a use because Jackson State could have went and hired Joe Blow, the Lover Man, but in turn, Deon Sanders,
he gave him $500K to give back out of his salary.
He looked better on the resume, right? There's other fantastic HBCU coaches in the SWAC, the MEAC. I mean, all that, right? So you can sit down and be like, all right, well, yeah, I could go and play ball at Jackson State or Tennessee State where Eddie George is, or I can go and play for a coach that had some sort of experience in the NFL or whatever the case, but it looked much better on your resume. It's like, okay, well, am I going to go to Harvard or am I going to go to the University of Maryland, Baltimore County? Which one looks better on your resume?
Harvard.
So I mean, I don't knock the education that's being offered at University of Maryland, Baltimore County, but it's Harvard.
Yeah.
Hey,
you know, we put extra.
Hey, I'm gonna say this here, Joe Val. I'm gonna tell you this here, Joe Val. I'm gonna say this. He came to Dallas with Prime Academy. When all the white schools was getting all the good, they was poaching all the good students out Dallas County. That man built that damn school over in the cliff, over there on 408. Prime Academy. When he started poaching, when people, oh, mom, I want to go to Prime. And since that's a charter school, you don't got to worry about no districting. Oh, Dallas went crazy. Hell no. Deon Sanders got all the good players. Now all my players leaving. Then he got this board to turn on him when he started checking his board. It's supposed to be about the kids. Y'all trying to put money in your pocket.
Yeah.
He conquered the high school. He conquered college. He went to a school that had no ranking. Jackson State never been known for no damn football team. No people went to Jackson State for the band because the band cut. Sonic Boom cut up.
Yeah,
they cut up. Listen to that band. Hey, Fairview ain't nothing. Sonic Boom cut up. Sonic Boom could stay in the ranking. Southern. I know you're gonna get mad about Fairview. Fairview suck. And Grambling. FAMU. You see what I'm saying?
Alcorn.
Thank you, Alcorn. Because Alcorn had a damn full band. But
the Golden Girls.
Ooh, oh my God.
But see, how can you get mad at a person who bought recognition and money
to a school that nobody
that was dead?
Like, come on, y'all. Like,
Jackson State. Let's talk. Hold on. Let's talk about it.
Just look at the building.
Grambling, Jackson State, and what other school it was? Was it Morehouse? That Morehouse started taking white kids in order to keep the school from going under? The alumni was keeping the school afloat, and he just gave them people Viagra.
Morris Brown went on. How many players?
Hey, y'all. This is what pissed me off about that.
Okay,
I'm from there. I'm from there. And I know, Tackleberry, bro, you from down that way. I don't know who else from down there, but people who not from down there don't understand. First of all, what's the nickname of Jackson, Mississippi? They call it Jack Town. Now, you heard in one interview,
you would get robbed,
when Coach Prime said it's predominantly crime-free, they said, oh, that's a stab at black people. Hell no. If you ever been anywhere around there, you check your ass down Rose Street, you gonna get jacked. You gonna give up some player. I guarantee you coming up off of it. See, people that got the bag or got the cheese, got the and see, Sanders is that dude. I guarantee you he got robbed. I guarantee doggone to you he got hit somewhere along in the line. Somebody he knows, and he was like, "Look at man, I gotta get away from me, Jigaboo. He can't be tearing things up down here."
Well, he did get robbed. They jacked his car because they stole some sort of boom box out of his car. So he did, and he was like, "Hey," so he did. I mean, he got his.
I know, cause you know what? Okay, they used to have the Metro Center. That was the biggest thing. That was over the Jackson Mall. The Jackson Mall became the medical mall. The Metro Center became something. They got a scam. Whoever bought part of that, they in trouble. So everything went to out in Ridgeland, you know. So here's the thing. Even one of the companies moved out of everything. Moved out of Jackson. They didn't even have running water last year. They had a water crisis. The whole plant was down. When the mayors and all that changed out, and then Chokwe Lumumba, who is the mayor, who his daddy died in office, you know, mysteriously, same name. Now the son had a law degree. He finally got it back, got the city. Everything left. It's the same thing. You get the white flight from the city when black take over and all that go on. Now you have Coach Prime. He come in. He donated half his cotton picking salary to the school. They didn't have a decent bus to ride in. They went over in Alabama somewhere. They almost drowned in quicksand because they didn't have nothing for them to play in. They are like they're playing in a car barn or something. You know, and Alabama still apologizing. That won't happen again. You know, they blaming this and that, and, you know, money and this and that. You got Brett Favre down there in Mississippi. Now, ain't nobody saying all the millions of dollars, and the governor was involved in the scheme, and he built a soccer stadium so his little baby could play at Southern University. But now Prime, he brought money in. He brought exposure. ESPN, the Boogie Bus, all them things were coming down there to give him exposure. Now, never in history have you seen this happen to HBCU that they get prime time attention. Nobody gave a cotton picking darn about SBU football game championships or nothing until now. SBCU games, which is a lifestyle in the South, that stuff was going on, and it was just like a Juneteenth celebration. Nobody knew about it until nobody knew about Juneteenth until one of them an Uncle Tom in Congress somewhere put that out. Ooh, this is a holiday. Nobody want no holiday for Juneteenth. We celebrate that Saturday. But that's what pisses me off about the situation. This man did all the things that he did, and when he take a move, like I said, his school down there in Texas, he had financial trouble after he spent because they blocked off all the avenues. This is what they do. Gary, Indiana, where I'm at, they built a hotel in the city. The reason the hotel didn't thrive because they built a highway and didn't put an exit in Gary. That's how you shut down business. They do it to everybody. When you get in power, they shut you down by voting and doing all this. They control the bag. So you can't get nothing. Now, all the people talking, their kids didn't go to HBCU. They never donated a dime to none of them schools. They just talking. You got a bunch of folks, but what do they expect? He had to get out of there. You know why? Because they would have been burying them down there. Because people would drain you. Start donating money to somebody, and they would drain you like a tick. They would latch onto you like a leech and suck all the blood out you. You gotta give what you gonna gotta give on the run. If you want to, you better give and drop it like you put it in the collection plate in the church. Because you don't want to lay hands on you, and then you're gonna put handcuffs on you, you're gonna be in the back.
It's gonna be in Parchment. And you damn sure don't want to go to Parchment because they don't got running water in that motherfucker. It's molded up and niggas dying anyway up in that bitch.
Somebody said that
learn how to make moonshine out of shoe polish.
Deon has set this institution up at least for the next 4 years. Somebody said that in the chat.
Yeah, in the comment.
It's probably going to be 20 years. Yes, sir. They put it in the blueprint.
They put it on everybody in HBCU as an HBCU coach, whether it be basketball, football, whatever, but football predominantly because it's costs you the most. Okay, at any HBCU or any school. This is a situation where you need to get on board. The blueprint is there.
Absolutely.
You need to get on board and push the precedent. No, you should not be Savannah State, Florida A&M going to play Florida State, or Michigan, or whatever the case may be, getting $500,000, where other schools at Division I AA, predominantly white schools, are getting 1.8, 2 million, 2.5.
Talk about
Stop that. Like, you need to be pushing to these schools getting the money that they deserve on par, because you are 1AA. You are in that particular class. Now they want to put you back. They want to push you back to say, okay, well, man, this is all day. Man, I'm a Fort Valley State representative. Okay, all day in Middle Georgia. We play Alcorn. We Jackson, all in Jackson State. We rode the bus to these places. These cats nowadays, they catching airplanes to these places. And I'm thinking to myself, like, we eating KFC and Gatorade, getting on the bus, and these fools now they getting first class meals, getting on the. Like, I was just saying, you need to be having these sandwiches. These ADs need to start pushing the precedent to start making these individuals and these fools to start paying their fair share. Because I need for these games to start costing what our team is putting out there. If we getting our behind whip on the field, guess what? We need to start putting into our coffers what we getting our behinds whip on the field. You want to take you want a game? $2.5, $3 million. Hey, and then in turn, we start subsidizing these college athletics, also building other buildings on our campuses that can help our educational system. Yes. Stop playing with us, man. This is what he brought to the light. And in turn, folks need to start pushing it to say, okay, we need to start getting the money to where our college athletes transfer portal. Transfer portal is basically college free agency. Let's take a quick left. Transfer portal is college free agency. It's NFL free agency. Okay. Yeah. How many? It's JT Daniels. I think some of the folks down south in the Georgia area know JT Daniels. Homeboy didn't transfer 4 times.
Talk about it.
4.
Yeah,
that's
a lot. It's
show us right? Again. What did it look like? Now you gotta do the backside now.
That's the brown side. That's the darkened. 4 times. Yeah. He testing college free agency. Okay. The Ravens. They got a homeboy that played Anthony Brown, who's on a practice squad, went to school for 6 years, University of Tennessee. I ain't got no problem with University of Tennessee. I'm going to throw that disclaimer out there because my wife graduated from University of Knoxville. He was in school. He's as old as Lamar Jackson. He's 39 years old. He's about to get retirement. But in turn, they staying in college longer because they trying to find a better fit for themselves to find something else with regards to professional careers. And I don't have no problem with that because guess what? The NCAA coaches don't have no problem with that. Hugh Freeze. Y'all look up the Hugh Freeze story. Hugh Freeze. Look up what's my man that ain't my man, but homeboy that went to Louisville, Petrino, who got flipped off the bike with his mistress. He was at their Falcons. Hugh Freeze, what's my man down in UCF right now who just Malzahn, is his name Gus Malzahn? Man, them cats, they flipping jobs. But in turn, y'all want to hold Deon to a high standard based on what he look like us.
But you know that's the first thing they did was start bringing up dirt about the man. Nothing about not turning in his salary, but y'all want to bring up dirt about. Boy, y'all
look what Wild Williams said. But look what Wild Williams said. Look what Wild Williams said. They just talking crazy to move the post from Brett Favre welfare.
Yeah, I heard that one time, and that ain't been said not again.
Ain't nobody gonna talk about it.
Hell no, they ain't gonna talk about that.
But let it be one of us. Oh, we would have went to jail.
Under the jail by now.
You'll be in federal penitentiary right now.
By now,
they show you what big time pimping is right there. You remember back in the day when the biggest dope dealer in town He didn't never come out. They was underground. When you seen them, they had a Revlon curl and gold teeth. But you better not say nothing. But you can't say their name. You had to talk in code. If not, you would end up in Mississippi. You would be in the Pearl River. But anyway,
in the Pearl River, be crappie food, catfish food.
You're gonna be so So this is how that is with these folks. Now we're talking because they, we underground. They don't care about us. But the ones who are the players and the movers that could say something, they'll lose jobs when they bring up this kind of stuff. You won't catch Stephen A. Snitch talking about that on TV. You won't.
Uncle Tom ain't saying nothing.
You won't hear Charleston White say nothing about Brett Favre. You won't hear nobody. But now I bet you Charleston White said something about Deon. Because see, all of them, you get paid for shooting black folk in the foot.
Oprah talked to that.
Huh?
Oprah talked to that.
Yep.
Oprah kicked it off. The 80s. Let's go back.
And Steve Saban. Don't forget about Saban. Hey, look, all you Alabama fans out there, I'm sorry, because I'm not one.
Hey,
but Saban,
the hell with
when he brought up Deon, he was like, "Oh, Deon paying $1 million." How you talking on somebody else's stuff when in turn your booster's been paying cats for years?
Hold up, Alabama buy good houses. They damn near buy better houses than Southern was. But then SMU got kicked out the whole college scene for doing the same shit. They should have been paying them players. They should have been. They be making millions, and you only get them a scholarship.
A couple. It's like, oh, well, now we feeling the repercussions of NIL. Why do you think Nick Saban is pushing back so hard? Because his boosters ain't pushing out as much money anymore right now.
Yeah.
They got to wait till they got to wait till they reach.
Saban them had the game. Listen, Saban, Alabama, and it was LSU, Alabama, Texas, any Texas college, Texas Tech, and them Longhorn, man, they were paying good. They were paying. If you weren't going to U of H or TXU, and SMU was the best.
They had
now they paying their football players. They starting them out at 54.
So let's stop. Let's cut it off at the knees, right? Like for real. All my Roll Cry fans, like, hey, I don't have no problem with y'all, really. Y'all good people overall. Y'all drink good, y'all eat good because y'all got money and boosters that's probably packing y'all freezers. But let's be real. That man, forget the Aflac commercials. He took offense because he was like, that dude was supposed to be here.
Thank you.
And in turn, he said Deon is paying this man $1 million. Deon said no. And why would you say something like that? Now in turn, he gotta pay the piper because hey, now it's level. It's a level playing field. It's open. It's an open market. It's free agency all over. Look, how many times y'all look on ESPN or wherever y'all look at and see NIL? I'm sorry, not NIL. Transfer portal. Cats is bouncing. Like it's free agency. Yeah. It's NFL free agency. Hey, I was the leading receiver at Arizona State, receiving 1,200 yards. I was the quarterback at X school. I'm gone. Cats bouncing. Nick Saban is upset because in a whole lot of other institutions, Nick Saban is the forerunner, but it's a whole lot of other institutions that are like, man, we can't control this. I bounce. Cat might leave with me. Deon gonna take a whole lot of Jackson State players with him. He told y'all. He said y'all need to get y'all baggage ready, cause I'm carrying what, Gucci or whatever I'm carrying, and they coming with me. The quarterback left already. That Shador's gonna be the next quarterback of
and that's his son too.
Colorado. That's his son. homeboy, whatever receiver, he from the NFL, his pops played the NFL. He didn't say he gonna bounce too. So that's gonna be an influx of Jackson State University, just like Good Times. They heading up north from Mississippi. Yeah, they all heading up north. They not going to they not stopping in Chicago though. They heading to Boulder, Colorado.
Boulder, Colorado, a cesspool, and don't go to Aurora because it's trash. Anywhere that weed is legal, it's a trash ass city, and it's always a Democratic city where weed is legal, but you can't have guns. But you got all the dope fiends. But man, let me tell you something.
I dispute that fact because I live in Maryland.
Now that's the trap. They ain't gonna talk about that either.
No, they ain't gonna talk about that. All the Democratic cities got weed, but you can't have guns. But the crime is ridiculous, bro. We got a terminal in Aurora. I hate going to Aurora, Colorado, and take my truck. And we gotta I hate going to the truck stops. Do you know I will wait and get to New Mexico, and Albuquerque is just worse? I would go to Albuquerque before I try to go to a truck stop.
Hey, when you come over DMV, if you out towards in the Maryland area, I'll take you out to this gun range joint called Guntree. It's a country club.
It's
nice. No lie. Oh, yes. Yeah.
And see, man, look, I'm glad though, y'all. To be honest with you, I like that Deon gave them that syringe that they needed. I wish he could just did an HBCU hop and just give a lot of them. But then, like he said, like Tank said, when they started getting that money, they got brand new.
Oh yeah.
They got brand new. So to the University of Jackson, Mississippi, fuck y'all. And he did that, and I hope he go to Colorado and take half your players with him and come back. And I don't even think y'all in the same damn league anyway, so it don't even matter. And just
he gonna take. But see, this is the other part of it. Okay, another reason why I wasn't necessarily a big fan of him going to Colorado because they had other African American coaches that went out there and they weren't successful. But this is another thing why they might be. UCLA and USC about to bounce out the conference in the next couple of years. So he's like, hey, I'll come out here. I'll get my recruits. I'll work the transfer portal. I can be a kingpin. Look what I did down Jackson. I had all these cats coming from Alabama. These 5-star recruits coming from these places. As
number one recruits.
Come on.
He made the number one recruit come.
Bro, do you think if I was in my prime like that, bro, I'm an 18, 17-year-old cold. I know I'm cold.
He cold.
And I got an opportunity to play for. Even if I'm 21, 22, and I got the opportunity to play for prime, nigga, I'm gone. I seen with my own eyes what that man can do to high schools. So my mother, send me where he at. How I get up in there.
Right.
I'm going to walk on day, red shirt day. I'm coming, putting in work, boy.
He got connects. I mean, he played in the NFL for X amount of years. Like, and he brought down, I mean, what is it, Mike Zimmer?
Ray Lewis was down there with him.
Well, I'm talking about the coaching staff. He had Mike Zimmer come down and was he was the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, right?
Yeah.
So he went down there and was the defensive coordinator or something like that on the coaching staff. So in turn, when they go, if they don't want to look at the black our melanin, they can go to the white boy and be like, "Hey, how was he?" And when they go to him and say, "Oh no, he's legit. He's a good athlete. This, that, and the other." It's sad to say because they're going to diminish his value based upon him going to HBCU, so they won't take him prior to the fifth or the fourth or the fifth round. But they'd be like, "Hey, he's a baller. We need to draft. You need to draft him because he's a difference maker." Hey, all right, cool. See, this is the thing that we need to recognize. He brings value because he brings exposure, whether it's negative or positive to the school and the institution. he brought, and the biggest thing that he brought besides exposure was money. Money talks,
money.
y'all.
I'm talking
Like
about,
that's talks.
They ain't never seen money like that, dog.
Like that. Nope.
Man, come on. Anybody from that area know one thing. Mississippi ain't no black HBCU seen money like what Deon just put in the last 2 years.
Money.
I'm gonna tell y'all, just look at the facility he had them build.
Bro, because he got tired of trash.
Their practice field, their film room. Oh my God. Look like a university.
It's on par with Alabama. It's on par with SEC schools because they hey, we're bringing SEC talent in because if we can get these transfers in, these 4 5-star recruits from the bench off of those schools, they want to see something that's similar because they're gonna come here to play. They're not gonna come here to sit on no bench because
they don't play because they've been sitting on the bench all year for the last 3-4 years. They tired of sitting on the bench because
they're gonna play.
Man, you know how them coaches is. They got their favorites.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And then think about it, let's be real. Because if they fun boys and they got the little boys they like, or they got somebody mama, because hey, my son played high school. The coach was banging everybody mama. Because the coach didn't bang his mama, he couldn't get no play time. He had to go to JV to get some play time. Come on, y'all know if you play sports, you know the politics.
You know what
look.
You know what it is, man.
I'm telling you.
You don't think that they're gonna leave that a bench to go play?
It's all about the money. Like it's all in the next couple of years. Okay, so they're going to expand the NCAA the tournament, right? Football from like 8. I'm sorry, to like 12 or something like that, right?
All right, DJ, play nice.
All right, DJ.
It's gonna be it's going up. So they're going from everybody being the morning like, okay, well, we shouldn't have lit in Ohio State and TCU, blah blah blah. But in turn, everybody, you know why they be in the morning? It's based upon money. It's not based upon like, okay, any given Saturday, just like any given Sunday, you can be the team. But I need to position myself so I can make money for these coffers that are in my conference. Yeah, the school won't get money, but I need to start representing to get this money in. Why you think? Oh yeah, Alabama's like, oh well, this is a bad loss, this, that, and the other, and then like, oh, USC is like, oh well, we should get this and we should get that. Like hell no. In NCAA, they might smear it off as being like, oh yeah, they weren't good conference losses, X blah blah blah, because they can have the same thing. Let's be real. It's three conferences they could probably have in the tournament every year. Okay, that's the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One team from the Big Ten, maybe. Pac-12, whatever the hell they want to call it, and then maybe one from the ACC, and then throw in whatever at-large school that has had a relatively decent season. Okay, I guess that would be like TCU, right? Like, bro, that's monopolizing the system,
right?
And they cool with that,
yeah.
Because guess what? You don't find how many times you want to hear Vanderbilt or Kentucky talking about, yeah, that's not right.
You don't.
You not ever. Because they like, hey, we gonna ride this joint till the wheels fall off. And we cool with it.
And watch them start giving incentives.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for real. They're gonna incentivize the whole situation.
Like we sit down, folks, we put, I think for us as African Americans, we put too much weight into another human being as being the GOAT or the forerunner for us. I think in this particular situation, I want folks to have just as much energy as Bug's cousin, Herschel Walker, to show up and show out.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
that's fucked up. Hold on, now.
He straight up missed the show.
Now, see, man just lost his damn idea. Hold on, we got to stop him. We got to mute his mic. He said Bugs' cousin Herschel Walker. Your mic is muted. No, it's not my cousin. What you say, Mark?
Herschel Walker lost his erection. I mean, yeah, that's what he said. He said this erection is for the people. He lost this erection.
I mean election.
Y'all know vampires are cool people.
Herschel Walker, bro.
Did you know a werewolf can kill a vampire?
Did anybody sit back and look at? Okay, I'm gonna switch it up real quick. I apologize. I know I love
sorry.
But in turn, did anybody sit down to look at last night's results? And I was like, yo, what the fuck are we doing? We got we got almost 1.7 to 1.8 million people voting for Blackula. I was like, what in the hell?
And he almost got it. I don't know why he conceded. He shouldn't have conceded.
And he is being backed by all those religious evangelical so-called Christians over an educated pastor who is an incumbent. And it should never have been this close. I mean, I ain't got nothing to say about Mr. Football Head. I ain't got the baddest cotton picking physique in the country. He had workout tapes back when you had to put that big tape in the box, the VCR, the Betamax workout tapes. Oh man, he was the bomb, man. Cause I was just getting out of school around about that time.
You called this man Billy Blanks without calling him Billy Blanks.
Hey, he was. Listen, say man, that man had workout tapes back when what's the white boy name? That Al Yankovic used to make fun of.
Richard Simmons.
White boy, you know,
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons, man, that man had tapes back when Richard Simmons was running the game, man.
He had a full-fledged Jerry curl before the Jerry curl was out for white folk.
Say, what was that senator name from Georgia? The pastor that became the senator.
This one, Warnock, Raphael Warnock.
Yeah, Warnock. That cocksucker. He anti-gun. I can't see how a melanated person could be anti-firearms. And I've been shot with firearms. I've been pistol whipped with them, slapped with them. You know what I'm saying? A couple of girls' daddy shot me with rock salt. One of them slapped me in the face with the butt of the shotgun and knocked me out their second story.
Damn, bud, what the hell you doing? What are you doing? Like, I mean, what it's like it's levels to this. Like, I mean, what do you I mean,
hey man,
he was a coochie bandit.
Hey, if you was in the country, you know about that rock salt loaded up in that 12 gauge. Oh, it's loud, but it burned like hell, and don't put water on it.
You talking about you've been shot?
That shit turn your back to leather.
So
you got that chasing them pastors' daughters and stuff.
Yeah.
Hell no, these were GM workers. Them was good jobs back then.
As a black man that's been growing up in the last southern state, Maryland, as everybody likes to call it.
He said
I'm like, look, they call it the last, and it's so funny. I sit down and listen to y'all. I listen to Bug and I listen to Saint and I listen to everybody. I'm like, yo, y'all got it kind of good.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, for real. You come up here.
You know what though? I couldn't live back then. You know why? I was gonna kill a lot of them, and they were gonna kill me too, though.
Yeah.
But a lot of them were gonna go with me. You hear me? They were gonna go with me because see, I'm that anti. I'm that why. I asked my mama why I got a whooping. Why? Why? But mama, why? Got that ass whooped again. I remember she whooped my ass so much that bitch was numb. But I still asked her why. So, bro, I'm not gonna comply. If I feel strong enough, bro, man, listen, man, this woman in here will tell you. I used to make urban police hate me because I'm not gonna stand down. If I believe in it, I'm not standing down, man.
No, I feel you. I feel the same
listen,
way.
that ain't no high capping, man. If law enforcement that know me can chime in, and he one of the ones. You know they got them rare breeds out there. That's why I knew I couldn't be a slave, because you came and tried to hit me out and snatch that bitch and whoop this. It's just one of you. Boy,
Yeah, and you coming after me? Oh man, Bug, bruh, I got a son. This Negro, I be like, you need to slow down, homeboy, because he asked me the same thing as to why. He's very analytical, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I always tell him, your responses don't allow anybody out here on this street to be your judge, jury, or executioner, because we don't live in Philadelphia or any other Chirac or whatever the case may be out there. We, because there's places in DC, between DC and Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, I much rather your mama and me, we can address it, whatever the case may be, but you need to make it pass. You need to make it past that preliminary of if you get pulled over or you dealing with the cops here, because it's that irrational, that dysfunctional law. It's
I know
okay.
exactly what you're talking about. It's okay. Put it like this here. It's like that. Damn, I'm trying to think of a county. What's the name of the little city outside of Selma in Alabama?
Bessemer.
It's like going through there at midnight. Type of law.
Oh shit. We got one here. It's called Easton in Maryland. I say shit. Everybody a damn cop.
Hey, you better have the skin to win. Let it be 100. Listen, I tell people quick, we're in the South, but Texas, don't get it twisted. And especially, but what I like about Louisiana, when you start going down in that Cajun country and going them backwoods, they let you know what they stand for. Boy, you ain't welcome here. When you hear somebody say boy, the first thing come out their mouth to a grown man say, boy, you need to get the fuck out that neighborhood, because bro, get the fuck. Bye. But it's towns in Arkansas. When going through, like I was going to Fort Smith and I stopped in this one little town outside Bocosha, Arkansas. That's a little that's a little Indian reservation, but I think that's Bocosha, Oklahoma. It was Bocosha, Oklahoma, on my way to Fort Smith, Arkansas. I ran into some little towns that no. Right. I know when you got to know when to shut the fuck up and dip. Cause say Victoria, Texas. They got sundown cities, man. So, like, I get what you're saying. Because, I told my kids that. I tell my grandkids that. You shut up. Let me die. I live. I'm going to die about that. You need to live.
How old are you?
Can't tell you that on public. Hit me on the buzz.
I don't know what, I done been damn. Hey, Skilly, I've been blocked from every goddamn.
No, you shouldn't be blocked.
No, Maurice. I don't want to hear that. Hey, look, but I'm gonna come down to New Orleans, because between New Orleans is southwest Baltimore. So hey, look.
Say, listen, but you know Katrina. A lot of New Orleans went to Indiana and Baltimore.
Yes.
I mean, like hundreds, a lot of them, bro. They like,
man, you ain't got the. Because we
South Bend, Indiana, all that up in there, bro. Like a lot of shit. It's home to them.
Because every time I work in housing, right? So I'm like, oh, you from? We transients from. I'm like, oh man, and they indoctrinate and they endear themselves. Because I'm like, oh, I remember the time when the lights went out, and they like, yeah. I'm like, well, who pulled the plug? They're like, not me. But man, that's the best Louisiana. For me, that's the closest thing outside of Baltimore. When I leave Baltimore, I don't live in Baltimore right now, but in turn, the people and the personality and stuff like that, the hustle and man, and the love. man, all day.
Well, they'll show the love and snake at the same time, though.
I know, and that's scary to me. I'm like, oh, I'm too old for this.
One thing about Louisiana people, though, man, you know, everybody got their riding, they got the riding, you know, but for the most part, if you are out of towner and your attitude right, if everybody ain't on dope, they gonna show you love, man. They gonna feed you.
Look,
now I'm serious because they're on that dope, and when I say dope, I mean like heroin or something
no,
like that.
I got look. I look. You ain't saying nothing but a word. I know.
Boy, so if they ain't on that dope. If they on some coke or something, they'll party with you. But if they on that dope, them the people that got fucked up attitude. That dope had them gone. So, but for the most part, Louisiana is one of them states that, as an out-of-towner, man, they gonna welcome you in until you fuck up. If you don't got nothing flaw about your character, man, like, man, I can take Saint, I can take MJ, I can take Skid, I can take everyone y'all in my mom in them house. Man, my people gonna feed you. My female cousins, if they like you, they're gonna be trying to fuck you, and you gonna have a good time. Just like that. Don't give a damn about your old lady. Then I want him. I had one of my little cousins tell one of my partners I brought him to his. And he bought a girlfriend. She told my girl, you up there playing drunk? We gonna fuck your man. She just hold her straight, just like that. And they was like, they over there. I got 3 or 4 cousins over there plotting on who gonna get this nigga first. These females now. So you know what I'm saying? But that's how I go. But they gonna show you love.
Well, look, I love that. Look, that's that particular that state. I'm like, man. Ain't showed me nothing but humbleness and just like a number much like, but in turn you ain't shared nothing that was any different from Baltimore. I'm like, man, you on the wrong side of town. I'm like, nigga, don't come on with me. Come on. If I like it, like, hey,
Marie,
come on, don't we not gonna marinate over here. We're gonna get the hell on and we're gonna go over someplace that's like for real.
Hey, before they took out the projects, I used to be over there West Baltimore. And I found out the hard way that the East don't fool with the West. Because I started saying West Side slangs in the East. I almost got my head knocked off.
Hey, look, them little troll, you been a little troll. And you be like, what the hell? And it's so funny. Because, I mean, that all being said,
yeah.
Hey, look, we go fishing, and we go to the range, and we go. I take you to the country club range around this mug. Like, hey man, like shoot, I put it out there. Anybody, if you over here, I'll take you out. I don't care.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you this here, Maurice. I just don't play with PG County, period.
Well, that's where I live. He said, I lived in Baltimore. I thought I made an upgrade by coming to PG.
Hell no.
Hey, look, I take y'all around here too. Like, shoot. But these niggas are still in hammer off your teeth over this mug. Like, god damn. Like, God.
Hey,
they still a gap out your mouth.
PG County laws are hell.
Man, let me tell you something. Anything out bordering DC. Okay, let's be real. I'm telling you, everybody, if y'all are bordering DC, y'all already know what time it is. If you are coming to DC outside that capital after all them honky folk then invaded on January the 6th, and they done ran up in that joint, and then because they're going to make things hard on everybody. I'm talking about, okay. So Biden. So let me give you the black perspective outside of PG. I'm sorry, MPG outside of DC. Okay, they're going to make everything very difficult for you to have. We are getting a black Democratic governor within the next couple of weeks here. Okay, everybody who live here, y'all already know and recognize, because if it's two-way. So in turn, whether it be the Republican governor who just left out of office, who's allowing you to get a dispensation or opportunity to get a concealed carry, Westmoreland don't like that. Okay,
damn,
he don't like that. So y'all need to do it and get it before he gets into office or get it into the pipeline. Okay. Anything that you do in DC with Muriel Bowser with regards to guns, if you don't have something that's registered in DC, you will have a problem. Okay. If you do something in Virginia, Virginia has Youngkin. Okay. A lot of people don't understand how or why he got in, but y'all voted for him. So it's like, what the hell? They're having a lot of issues as well. He's not necessarily a 2A issue or a problem, but I'm telling you, between the new governor that's coming into Maryland, you better do something if you're trying to get the CCW. Okay. I'm gonna tell you, Muriel Bowser, she's not a bad mayor as far as she's not like on the par with Marion Barry, but in turn, she has her hang-ups with regards to the established laws that's already in place with regards to DC and guns. So it's gonna be hard already. Okay. Damn. Virginia, that fool, he might just last one term in Youngkin. But I'm telling y'all, like, hey, we're not living in a very happy 2A community between the DMV area. So for me, where I could slide in to get my CCW, do it, whether you utilize it or not. Just
I rather have it and
have it and
don't need it.
I'd rather have it than don't need it.
And then need it and don't have it.
Yeah.
Go get it. Go. I'm telling you, go and get it. Because if you sit back and relax your situation, because when the governor gets sworn in, he could come up with a whole bunch of other laws. He could come in. I mean, I'm telling you, just go get it, because they make it hard for the law-abiding citizen, let alone for the ones that who just, man, they out here just doing whatever.
Wow. You would think we would be the ones that having to pay our $100 and some to get fingerprinted and go through all this bullshit. But it'll be like, okay, well, we ain't gonna bother them, but of course
But you know what? In Texas, no lie. Texas, this is what you got right here, bro. That's my commercial driver's license. That's my handgun license. When they see that white card, depending on if it ain't one of them new young officers, these new young officers, like they've been taking steroids or they've been to wait too damn long or something. But if it's a police, because listen, it's a difference between an officer and police. If it's police, he see that, this what he do. Because he know, went through an FBI background check. You went through too much to get that.
To lose that.
To be on some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Now, it's some ignorant people with them, but for the most part, it ain't too many just people that going to be a problem because you go through too much. And you don't take that for granted.
That's the thing. You spent your money to get it. You got to, every 4 years up and spend that same amount of money to renew it. It's going to
renew it again. Nobody got time to be throwing cash away
like that. Trying to fight a case. It's too much.
Bro, listen, I fought my case. It took me 4 months to get my license back.
See, ain't nobody trying to go through that.
Man, nobody trying to go through that. And then after I get my license back, then here they come with this constitutional carry. Now you don't need a license to tote that pistol. I ain't But guess what? I love my license though, because I was able to go into the state fair of Texas with my pistol on me because I had my license. But if I didn't have my license, you couldn't go into the state fair with it.
Right.
Nope.
Yeah. So while everybody else was trying to hurry to their car because they know you can get robbed between the state fair and Deep Ellum or South Dallas, depending on where you parked it. When I went with Mika, she got her H&K, I got my Glock, and we were ready for whatever.
Good.
Like, damn, they had the bitch out like this here, walking because it's nighttime now. At night, it's in my hand. You hear me?
Is it that bad in Dallas?
Huh?
Is it that bad in Dallas?
What?
Dallas is off the hook,
man.
Dallas
it's like, hey, here, it's like, hey,
hold up. I'm gonna tell you what Dallas like right now.
I got a cousin that live in Dallas.
The hardest side of East Baltimore. But niggas dress nice. And niggas ride Chargers at scat packs.
Man,
Maseratis and shit.
I promise you, and God, I'm gonna tell you like this, because I'm gonna rub some folk the wrong way when I say I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. I'm gonna rub some folks the wrong way.
Man, believe in what you
but
don't believe in.
Let me tell you something. Man, I almost ran a Negro over on Saturday with the kids and the wife in the car because he hopping out because I wouldn't let him over in DC. I contemplated in my hematobula immunogaba. I was like, hey, should I carry my joint? But I was like, we going into DC, so I can't.
Yeah, because DC tricky. It's weird.
I almost took my wife's car and bounced this nigga forehead off the front bumper because he was acting crazy. So I'm like, hey, look, I had a saint moment. I was like,
oh no, not a saint. Saint is a wild child, man.
I should be doing some push-ups. I should be doing. He was doing push-ups. I should be doing crunches. I was like, man, this nigga about to die tonight,
bro. Saint is a wild child. So when you say a saint moment, you don't understand. Listen, y'all just see the YouTube. I seen this in action.
Look, this is me. I won't start nothing. But don't Lord have mercy. I'm Mario Riviera, whatever the hell his goddamn name is. I will, or Geronimo Barrero, whatever that, Armando Benitez. I will finish it. I promise you. I'm like, and my family, only reason that saved his life, Lord Jesus, have mercy. And I told my counselor this. Look, I told my counselor this. She was like, well, you talking to a therapist now. So we're going to say this is under the protective nature of that. I'll say whatever you want to deem it under. He almost died. Look, he almost died tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you. He almost had his head bouncing off my wife's axle, her front and the lower end. Because if they weren't in the car, I would have ran him smack over, and I would have backed up over his ass. Look, I would have did, and we in DC, so you ain't going that fast. So, and if this is being recorded under the state of, I do not voluntarily say for this to come back out later on, but I will promise you, his brains would have, man. Because this is for me. My wife and kids are in the car. So the immediate thought for me was
that right there.
Yeah, that right there. I'll go post.
Boy,
there you go. So because she looked at me, she was like, oh, stop. I said, stop. I said, okay, I'm slowing down. I said, so he acting like that. And what you want me to say to him, babe?
I'm sorry. I apologize, sir.
So she said, okay. I said, I sped off. I said, you need to call the popo. Because what's going to end up happening is, unless he declared himself, he said, oh, I'm a gangster. I said,
he had to get it. Listen, what Charleston White say? Listen, Charleston White say he a gangbanger, he a murderer. I'm just a regular person. I'm supposed to call the police after I kill you.
Yeah. If I was in my regular truck, they would have never found his body because I would have took him up to Baltimore up in one of them row homes, and I know a lot. He would have been packed so tight, like dry ice and everything. Like I'm like, please. I said, just call the police because we got the kids in the car and you in the car. So please, Lord have mercy. Hey, this is the thing. Okay.
Go on to it.
Okay. So I'm gonna be real with you. I'll be
okay, brother.
So my wife, she's an attorney. Okay. So you talking, okay, I'll be real with y'all. I'm as plain as dirt and as flavorful as salt. I don't have much education. All I knew was ball coming out of high school.
That's what I got is ball. Let's get it.
So
let's get it.
I mean, Lord, you know, when I first met, I was like, oh man, this seems like a real good relationship. So, man, let me tell you something. When I start getting into
the other way,
it start getting into theoreticals. So I had to start running through to my wife, like, hey, well, what if I do this? What if I run a nigga over?
Yeah,
you can't do that. Or what if I what if I pistol whip a nigga? Oh no, you can't. No. What if he got a baseball bat and I got a knife? Or what if he got a gun and I get the bat on him? What if he turned his back if he running out the house and then can I shoot him in the back? So man, we had to have a real niggerish conversation, like
that nigga pissed you
like
off.
if I found somebody in my backyard, if I stab his ass and then like this was some real this like talking to my counselor. If this was some real talk type stuff, like she was like, no, because the law won't support you in this, that. I said, well, I got USCCA. I done spent money on this. She like, so you know,
hey Maurice, what type of attorney is your wife?
She is a labor and law. Yeah, that's good. So if you want to file a complaint against your
company
or manager or whatever, she can tell you all day. But see, I'm the wrong nigga because I be like, hey,
yep,
I ain't doing
the
shit.
best one.
I ain't doing shit.
That is the best one.
So I mean, she because she be like, hey, you made fun of what did you make fun of today? I said, yeah, I call that nigga a jigaboo and I call all them niggas a spick and I call them a honky. She like, oh Lord, I mean, what am I living with? I'm like, hey, babe, I am what I am. I'm, you know,
a Hebrew Israelite.
But I hate everybody. So it's not like I'm an
equal asshole opportunity.
I can't stand you. I can't stand you, and I can't stand you.
I don't even like me sometimes. I don't want to slap me sometimes.
Don't treat me like Kanye or because you know I ain't gonna judge you on your religion. I'm gonna judge you on your race and your content. I'm like kind of sort of the anti Martin Luther the King. But
all that kiss the cheek shit. Let's just stand here and let these dogs eat us, man. You got me totally fucked up.
No,
I couldn't fuck with King. It was only one thing I could have dealt with King. I could have fucked them women with him. Well, he could have shared some of that cat because he was getting a lot of.
He was.
Man,
I got a homeboy who live in Birmingham. Bro, he got some he got some stories out there, which is amazing. And I ain't talking about like some old you heard. No, this is some real stuff. I'm like, bro, Martin Luther the King was the king.
Damn. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this here. I got a God bless her dead. I got an auntie that I used to love to talk to her. And she marched with King. And she told me about some of the little wild stories. And then I seen a picture of him when she was younger. She was a bad one. She was one of them one. She was one of them one with them froze with that bubble with them bell bottoms. She was one of them one. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. She was in Black Panther. She look good in that black.
Let me tell you something.
She told me. She said, say that was a wild man. That lady told me that was a wild man. That was a wild man.
People be hating on Ray Charles because he blind.
Huh?
Oh, why y'all hating on Ray Charles because he blind?
I ain't talking about Ray. I ain't talking about Ray. I'm talking about that goddamn Martin.
But I'm just saying, like, hey, just because one had visuals, don't mean he wasn't taking advantage when the one that was blind. He was he felt the texture and the circumference of wrists.
Hey, that ain't no lie neither. I'm gonna stop. I said I'm gonna be good tonight.
There you go. Hey, look, Bud about to get thrown up.
I said
Like
I'm
my
gonna
man,
be good tonight.
look, he about to get thrown off like my man Camo said. He said,
You finna get a channel messed up. Finna get we on the list now. Talk about that, man. But man, we on the list. Say, man, that nigga Tank said, don't get caught on William B. Cullen without that strap in the car when you come to Dallas. Don't get caught on 35, Interstate 30, 183, Loop 12 between 183 and I-20.
damn.
You gotta have that bitch on you. And on I-20 between Collins and Carrier Parkway, keep that bitch with you.
Hey, you said East Baltimore, right? So you segregated a whole side of the city, of West.
Hey, listen, I fucked around. I spent one summer in West Baltimore, and then I went home, came back in
remember
September.
Park Heights?
Yo, what time? What time?
Yeah.
Listen, I learned where to go and where not to go very, very fast. And I learned that everybody got a gun. Now everybody can't shoot, but a couple of motherfuckers can. Yep. But I learned one thing though, because you didn't have that weird ass accent, they'll pop your ass. They just got me country. Look. My Louisiana accent was strong back then. They just got me country. Hey, dude, he's that shit.
Hey, look, I will not confirm or deny my accent. I don't think I'll let that go on this.
Why they be making them all weird ass noise?
My you and two.
Hey, but listen, I used to love to hear them girls say that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I got something. Yeah.
Oh, look. Man, we went to my. Never mind. I'll leave that to myself.
Yeah,
look,
we all right.
That's
the backstage. That's the backstage chat. That's the backstage chat.
Hey, look, I live my story to myself. Hey,
but you know what I thank God though? I thank God that my mama told me this at a young age, and my mom used to send me and my brothers off when we were young, and we used to go a lot of places with the churches, and we used to just go and visit. She got us out of Louisiana because if I'd have stayed in Louisiana, I'd just been retarded. But when I started going to other cities and figured it out, that all ghettos are the same and all the rules always apply no matter where you go as university. Mind your business, shut the fuck up, don't start and there won't be nothing. And don't disrespect nobody's fucking. Like I came to Dallas, I used to talk shit about Texas a lot. Like, yeah, man, lose down Texas. Until a lot of Texas motherfuckers been jump mad, but I had an AK with a 75 round drum. They didn't know what AK was because they was told to make 11s of pumps. You know, back then it was pump in the trunk. I come out with a chopper. Man, what the fuck? You in war? They asking me, you into it? Like them guns they use when they really into it. You know, I'm Louisiana. We told that shit like they were 9s. You know, what I'm saying? I had a Mac 90 with a drum on it. Man, I was like, man, okay, I learned that, but it's simple. From Chicago, from the Hundreds to the West Side, the Cape Side, it don't matter where you go. As long as you respect those rules, you can go anywhere.
You go anywhere. Yeah.
Because, man, look, 6 miles, 7 miles, 8 miles. What's the name of the damn? On the other side of 8 Mile is the country. It's the city. It's nice over there. It's real, like, upscale. When you cross over there, the police tear your ass up. Come from Detroit. Is it Franklin?
No, you talking about
man, listen, niggas from Detroit don't even go over there to sell dope. They make the people come to them.
Oh, they always, it's the saying, don't go past 8 Mile.
Don't go on the other side of 8 Mile. You go up under the bridge and you go in. It's nice over there. It's beautiful. It's real nice.
I want to say Highland Park. No, I'm wrong. No, it's not Highland Park. What is it? Hey, Aaron. Hey, where do they go when they don't go?
It's a little city, man. It's a city. It's a little suburb right outside Detroit, right there. On the other side of 8 Mile, man. Damn, I can't think of the name of it. It's Lincoln Franklin.
Lincoln Park. Is it Lincoln Park?
It's, man, what is it?
I think it might be Lincoln Park. Lincoln Park, I think, bro.
Yeah, we found out don't go over there the hard way.
With them a lot of people don't go over there with their license. If you ain't got a license, don't go across 8 Mile. Don't go out to Detroit.
Boy, they seen them Louisiana orange plates on that Magna. Shit.
Is there a random friggin' lumber yard down there? I remember years ago I had to go pick up just outside of Detroit. Technically it was Detroit, but I wasn't like in the heart of it. But I'm trying to find this friggin' lumber yard to pick up OSB, and everything I'm seeing is just fucking boarded up, bars on windows. Like, this ain't a good place. Then I get there and they're like, all right, we're gonna load you up, hurry up, get strapped up, and then this is how you're gonna go out. Do not stop for a fucking thing.
Yeah, you probably somewhere near Detroit.
I was like, all right, appreciate it. I'm pretty sure I saw them praying for me when I was pulling out. They took off their hard hats and shit, just held in front of them and put their heads down. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna fucking die today.
Yeah, they told you right. They told you right.
Say, like, I've had to deliver to the Home Depot on 8 Mile Road. I slept on 8 Mile Road multiple times at that Home Depot, but that lumber yard I had to go to.
Not bad as far as
no,
8 Mile cool, man. 8 Mile real cool.
Friggin', I was laughing my ass off the one night. Friggin', I'm getting unloaded. The store closed at like 10, and they're like, "Hey, if you're gonna be ready, we'll take you at 11." I was like, "Kick ass!" That means I don't have to get up at 3 a.m. because Home Depot's a bunch of assholes. They won't unload you during store hours. Nope. So, and their delivery times are always like 3 to 4 a.m. And so it's always screwing up your sleep and stuff. So they were like, "Hey, we'll take you at 11." I was like, "Sweet." This friggin' drunk guy is just walking along. He's like, "Would you take me home?" And not to me, but to the manager. And he's like, "No." He's like, "Well, will you call the cops?" He's like, "What the fuck for?" He's like, "Well, so they'll take me home." He's like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Damn.
Yeah, Detroit a little rough, man.
Hey, but you know what? Detroit rough, but you know what really scared me? Like, I don't get too like iffy, but I'm gonna name 2 places. 3. That was to me worse than Detroit. Flint, Michigan. Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, Flint, Michigan is one of them.
Gary is something else, friggin'. You ever stop at the truck stops there, Bug?
That's a backstage conversation. I almost said something. I had to be quiet. I'm on YouTube. Whew, that's all I'm gonna say. Gary, Indiana.
I'll say when
women out there.
That sound like Freaknik right there.
Man, now there wasn't no Freaknik. That was, I wish I had that pistol on me.
I was always told, do not stop in Gary for any reason. And I ended up having a friggin' issue with a trailer that I picked up. It set me behind on time and everything. So it was one of those nights where you just got to push as far as you can get. And the furthest I could get was Gary. And so I pull off at the Loves, park there, go into the Loves. They've got armed security. I was like, oh shit. I was like,
was your shit in your truck when you got back? That's all I need to know.
Yeah. Believe it or not. And nobody knocked on my door that night either. I couldn't believe it. I've stayed in Gary twice. So the next time I stayed in Gary, I tried to go to the Petro across the road. Wasn't shit for parking there, so I went back over the Loves, parked there. But I was like, screw it, I ain't having fucking roller dogs for dinner, so I was gonna go get dinner over at the Iron Skillet there at the Petro. And so I hurry up, run across the street and shit. And I know, like, I'm making bad life decisions right now. Like, you're that hungry that you're gonna take your chances out in Gary like this? You're a dumbass. So I get over to Gary and I see that, to the Petro, they've got like 5 or 6 designated spots for police parking. I was like, oh shit. I go in there and there's more police officers than truck drivers, I think. I mean, I was like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck's going on here?
And don't stop nothing.
Nope.
Hey, man. And then the last place, y'all, that scared the shit out of me. Real shit. Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Say, dog, I'm glad I had a little urban combat training from Shreveport to New Orleans and in between. Because Jacksonville, and you see I say that for last, and everybody used to be talking about Fort Wayne and Gary. Fort Wayne, Gary, and Flint and Detroit, because it's certain parts of Detroit you just don't want to get caught in. But Jacksonville, Florida, shit, that was a whole different type of animal. I was so ready to leave. And I heard the boss say, "Yeah, man, we finna go over." What was it? We was in Fort Lauderdale, and he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go up to Jack and Kill." Man, I ain't going to Jack and Kill tonight. I ain't know what the hell they were talking about. When I got to Jacksonville, I found out what the hell they were talking about. I see why we call Jack and Kill. Say, you gonna get Jack to kill in that motherfucker. But yeah, man, the United States, boy. I think that's what I might do, a YouTube series. Go to work for about 6 months so I can take off for 6 months and just go to all the hoods and film the YouTube the hoods. Fuck that. Might get robbed. But man, you know what I'm saying? Just film the hood, man.
Man,
I'm gonna drop probably next week. It might be this week. I might get it this week. I'm gonna go and do an open carry video, y'all. I'm gonna do 2 of them. I'm gonna do one with me notifying the police in a certain part of Dallas, and then I'm gonna do one with me just walking around with a big stupid Glock on my hip, an AR-15 on my back with an AK on the front, with an orange vest on.
You gonna have a film crew with you?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna have them concealed. I'm gonna have them concealed. I don't want them to know that I'm gonna have them on me.
You gonna have a GoFundMe page for bail money?
Oh, I got bail and I'm cool. But it ain't against the law in Texas to open carry.
Just like Maryland, but they don't advise it.
They don't advise. They won't. That's my right. I want you to violate. I want them to arrest me because I'm going to the dog shit out of them.
Your Texas, you carry a rifle across your chest.
I was gonna say, y'all be carrying around. Y'all be carrying around them AK-47.
Do we carry? Man, we carry Drake, bro.
I know.
If the bitch shoot over 50 times, I got it.
It could be a bazooka, a grenade.
I don't give a bro. Listen, boy. Depending on who call me in, boy. Listen, you catch me in the wrong car, I got something huge on me. If you catch me in a little small thing, I got something on me, but it ain't what I want on me. But if I'm in that thing that I can move around, oh hell, boy, you in trouble. And wait until I get this 680. When I get this 680, it's gonna be one side designated for that big old tone in a seatbelt. Yeah, I'm gonna have my homeboy with the hat on, choking me around, and I'm gonna YouTube me in the back seat with my legs kicked up, drinking Welch's grape juice because you can't have alcohol and firearms together in Texas and drink at the same time. So I'm gonna be drinking Welch's grape juice out of my champagne glass with this big
Miss Daisy.
I'm gonna have my own boy. Listen, I'm gonna have the seats down, the tables. I'm gonna be in that bitch cutting up, and the gun gonna be sitting there so pretty. I'm gonna put a skirt on and everything. We just gonna ride around Dallas. Yep, I might just get my inflatable dog and put the got. You know what I'm saying? Right where my mouth be.
Is it gonna be where the 2 holes? Are the 2 holes gonna be? I'm sorry, the 3 holes gonna be opened up. Like Lord,
protect your image. Don't put no dial in the car.
Charge. I'll put the got right in the mouth. It's gonna be like this here going.
They gonna be like, hey, we got you on this list.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. They do know I'm crazy. Look, man, look, we had the guy holding the chopper, and then I'm gonna take probably the CZ Scorpion in the other hand, and then we just gonna be riding around Dallas, enjoying ourselves. I'm be drinking on my champagne, hugging, and
put the dial in the car. They gonna call you the blow up man.
Yeah, I'm trying to blow it up. I'm gonna blow up. I know. You know the little white one with the red lips that go.
All of them. I would say that's all of them, ain't it? I know who not to call when I get down to Texas. Hey, Silly, where we crashing at when we get out to your spot out the Midwest? You holler at your boy.
Oh shit! Oh, you let me know, man. When you let me know when you come down.
With that Chris Vector, the Jamo Mate.
Oh well, whatever you want to do, bro. Just hit me up early.
And I'm on live. You fuss at me when I'm not on live. Don't never emasculate me in public. Thank you. This shit tasted good though. You gotta taste it. Put a couple peanuts in there. You can have it. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. I'm gonna get this 680, y'all. I got the bus in 2023 and the 2023. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to hurt these boys' eyes because I've been chilling. So I got to make myself feel good by buying me something extravagant for no damn reason.
Man.
That's my therapy. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to kill you. Don't ever cuss me out like that again. I'm on live.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna end the year right because I'm gonna get my.
Hey, Mika, slap the shit out of him.
Before the
that's cold, bro.
No, don't do domestic violence on YouTube. Jesus, we can't even get videos of guns, let alone some whoopings.
Hey, them preachers running around there, they got videos of getting jumped on the camera. Don't do that.
Well, they taking 10%.
Just sit it down.
I don't think he taking 10%. 10% ass whoopings.
Hey, y'all see Black Rambo little video? He was somewhere and he got to wrestling with this woman and she whooped.
What
happened?
You know, he hosting something fighting show or something, and one of the lady kickboxers and they wrestled a little bit. He tried a little bit, but she took him down. He tapped out. I was like,
It's on Black Rambo. You said,
boy, you better eat you some insurance, motherfucker. You too thin for that shit.
Right.
You too light. Hey, you better shoot something. You're a little too thin if you let women make you tap out, boy.
That's funny.
Nah, that girl was buff, man. But look here.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn how buff she is.
Look, when you wrestling, dude smart though, bro. Tag, you'd have wrestled with her too, bro.
I would have wrestled her. And whoever wins,
what she look like?
Lunch first.
Hey, look, what she look like? Did she have some no, let me go back and just go. Never mind.
She had biceps.
Say, y'all, this
she had biceps, triceps.
No.
Yeah.
No, wait. This is what we finna do. Y'all shout y'all channel out. Since we almost at 4 hours, I ain't did this in a long time. We almost at 4 hours. And what we finna do is go backstage. The link is up there. Everybody shout your channel out. We finna go backstage and we finna have this conversation. Yeah, because I see y'all want to go there, so we finna go there.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Just stay on StreamYard.
Yeah, we stand on StreamYard. We finna go there.
I don't know what the hell is. Look, my daughter helped me to log into this mug, and so shoot. Look, I'm like,
yeah, I don't have any content. I'm gonna start doing some content though.
Barbecue, shout your channel out, Barbecue.
It's Guns and Barbecue. Pretty easy to find. Appreciate the invite as always, there, Bug.
Yeah, man. You know, man, you love, man. You Bug Nation, man.
For real.
Baton Rouge, shout yourself out, man. Well, hold on, y'all. We got to do our intro, our outro. We got to make it kind of nice. Come on, y'all. Get it, Baton Rouge.
Whicked Wednesday, man. Shout out to my boy Tackleberry Bug. Shout out to everybody that came through on the panel too, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm liking Baton Rouge on all social media platforms, man. It's free to go like, it's free to go subscribe. Remember, if you're not changing, then you're choosing, and if you're choosing to not make a change.
Already. There go. Skillet, shout out, man. Hey, y'all, we go. I see y'all in the backstage, y'all. Y'all just hold up. I'm gonna let y'all in. Shout out, Skillet.
Shout out to everybody that came through and showed my boy some love. It's Tacticals being there to fit on YouTube. Self-made. No, Rockstar made Jay Steele on Instagram. Holler at me on Sunday for Bulletproof Sundays live talk. And then y'all be safe and be diligent out here this Christmas season. See?
Hey, man. Already, man. Y'all know what it is. I'm seeing y'all to the back. Don't go nowhere. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, man, it's the boy Tackleberry Bees. That does it is come to Bug Nation Station. We here, we there, we everywhere. Whoever don't belong, you breathe disease. Hey, man, this concludes another episode of Whicked Wednesday today, man. Shout out to Life of Baton Rouge. Shout out to Tactical Security. Now check out the Joe Bar, Maurice 0094, my boy Parrot Photo, and he ain't been in a long time. Guns and Barbecue, Bug Nation. Then I got my boy that came through at the last minute. We got Myron Evans and OG Tank at the last minute, man. Shout out to all 14,000 y'all that's still rocking with us right now. At the conclusion of this show, y'all hit that button, I need to go on paper stream yours so I can just go and put everybody on the screen, but I'm cheap. Yeah, but man, look, like I tell y'all, man, if nobody told you today, God love you. I love you. If you need somebody to talk to, hit me on the DM. Taco Bear Bug on all social media platforms, man. I ain't never too bougie to holler at nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and situational awareness is everything, man. And hey, I always remember when you told that gun is great responsibility, you told him great responsibility. You hear me? But I didn't. But hey, man, I just want to tell everybody, man, y'all be easy, enjoy life, man. You live once. It's Whicked Wednesday. Stay tuned for Funky Friday, so we gonna cut up. I don't want to hear about no politics. It ain't gonna be about, Funky Friday is about acting a goddamn fool while sipping on something. I got some new drinking glasses with some new alcohol. But anyway, Taco Bear Bug, we are out there. I just want y'all to hear this one time before I go, bro. Listen to it. Listen, damn niggers.
Nigga get the squeeze and he tryna put on a show. Bugle strapped like the neighbors, then it clips on every pole. Nigga know about Bug Nation, when it's up though we on go. Cause shoot a moving, hella clips and hollow tips could make a show. Liz and 9s, 223s, got choppers and cool beans. They say Bug came through and left 50